All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream watch along. And once again, Manchester City. Manchester City is the opposition. We tend to play these guys quite often, and we played them in the Carabao Cup. We got knocked out. Now we play them in the FA Cup. Let's see. I'm expecting a W, to be honest. I want us to be able to beat Manchester City this time around and move forward in this particular competition and have a chance of potentially winning this. We've been so abysmal in this competition in the last God knows how many seasons in a row. We've been making it to the final and we just can't seem to win it. So hopefully we can do the trick against Manchester City. I think Graham Potter needs to get a victory against Manchester City. This is the third time he's going to play them as a Chelsea manager. Really want to see them do well. And yeah, we're going to get into the lineup. Already some shocks. There are some people obviously that are capable of leaking the lineup earlier on. Seems like Gallagher and Mount are starting along with Jorginho in the midfield three. I mean, what does that mean? Gallagher part of the double pivot and Mason Mount just a bit ahead of him. Gallagher in a pivot, oh my God. And if it's Mount and Gallagher as the 2-8s and Jorginho by himself, I think it's going to be a long day. I don't understand why we're not starting with Denis Zakaria. Yeah, I thought with Denis Zakaria, Jorginho and Gallagher or Mount, whoever you want to choose, that would have been a better option. But good to see you guys joining straight away. Over 50 people live right now. Smash the like button, first of all. We're going to have a few more people joining the live stream very soon. Sai Krishna will be here and also Ishan will be here. So it'll be very good. If you're here for the first time as well, make sure you subscribe. Sai Krishna's already sharing something. Brother, where are you, man? You're meant to be in the stream. Chalaba starts. Okay. Chalaba starts, as you can see over here. Sam C34. I think a few other people are starting. Chelsea have fielded a very young side. That's been taken off by PYS. Havertz and Ziyech lead the line for Chelsea. Fantastic. Good to see. I thought maybe Aubameyang might get the opportunity, but it's Havertz and Ziyech. I expected Ziyech. I said Ziyech in my preview. Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher starts. Lewis Hall starts for Chelsea today against Manchester City. I put him down in my preview as well, so fantastic. Look, lots going on. How you guys feeling about this match? Let me know. Underrated work rate from Miz. Man, I literally just work. You can, guys, can you see the time? I can't point. Yeah. Somewhere there. Can you see the time? 2:27 a.m. man. I literally just woke up about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, after this match, I'm just gonna go to bed, man. It's been I need the sleep. I need the sleep badly. I've just got work later today. Haaland, KDB, and Grealish aren't starting. Okay, good. But Julian Alvarez is going to be just as good, man. So let's see what happens. A bit of a food problem is going to be there in a few minutes. No problems. Take your time, brother. Seeing the stuff with Benfica, we might get Enzo, hopefully. I mean, yeah, I did see someone tagged me in it. I mean, does that really mean we're going to get him, Rui Costa, in some sort of gambling problem? Does that potentially mean that we're going to actually get him? I'm not really sure. So we'll see. We'll see what happens from that perspective. But let's see, man. Let's see. Digital film reviews. I'm traveling in Malaysia, trying to find a link to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, help out my brother if you can with a link to watch online, please. I'm watching from a particular subscription from Australia called Paramount. So yeah, I don't know how to actually share Paramount, but let's check Sam's latest tweet. Okay, let's check out Sam's latest tweet. I think the lineup should be out anyway very soon. Can confirm Bashir Humphreys starts. Nice, 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 nice. Where does Bashir Humphreys play? Which position does he play? I've got no idea where this particular brother, which position he plays. PYS new tweet. All right, let's have a look. PYS. Bashir Humphreys from Chelsea Academy starts today. Okay, the same thing. Where does he play? What position does he play? Does anyone know where Bashir Humphreys plays? CB and right back. Okay, CB and right back. To anyone that's looking for a link, go to Total Sport Tech. There you go. Tariq has mentioned Total Sport Tech. Make sure you're there, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out if you are looking for a link. Benfica match fixing. It was taught that whole time. Thoughts on Turam Miz? I think it's a good. I really think it's a good move. He's a good player. I rate him. I really do rate him. Lineup is out. Okay, demanding a win, but we can't see it. But maybe Gianluca Vialli is looking down on us. Yeah, man. Come on, let's do it for Gianluca Vialli, man. Come on. Okay. The lineup is out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check it out. Where's the lineup? Where is the lineup? Chelsea players are coming out. No lineup here. Is there any lineups here? Fofana and Badiashile on the bench. Wow, okay. Fofana's back. That's great. Good to see Fofana's back and Badiashile's in the bench as well. Hi, Miz. How you doing? I'm not expecting a win for us. We must try at least. Now, I want to win, bro. I want to win. I really do want to win. Today is the time to beat Manchester City. Okay, the lineup is out. All right, let's have a look. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Kepa in goalkeeping position. Humphreys, I think, looks like he's going to be right back. Chalobah, Koulibaly, Hall. So you know Koulibaly and Chalobah, they're going to be the CBs. Hall is going to be the left back. So Humphreys is going to be the right back. Let's see. I'm praying Humphreys has a good game so that we can potentially, look forward to yet another academy player that could potentially be a backup to Reece James. Jorginho in the middle. Kovacic is there. That's good. Okay, double pivot of Jorginho and Kovacic. That's good to see. Ziyech, Gallagher, Mount, Havertz. Okay. Is this a 4-2-2-2 perhaps? Jorginho and Kovacic in the middle, Gallagher and Mount, and then Ziyech and Havertz. Or maybe it's a 4-3-3 with perhaps Gallagher with perhaps, or maybe it's a 4-2-3-1, isn't it? 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 maybe. Maybe Gallagher's going to play on the left side. We'll see. We'll see where people play, man. We'll see what people play. I think Sai Krishna is saying, I think it's a 3 at the back. Who's going to be the right wing back then? Datro Fofana is not Wesley. Sorry, that's what I meant. Wesley Fofana. Oh, okay. Datro Fofana, not Wesley. Okay, fair enough. Bettinelli, Azpilicueta, Badiashile, Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Chukwuemeka, Denis Zakaria, Hutchinson, and Datro Fofana in the bench. There you go. Datro Fofana in the bench. How's Chukwuemeka not starting this game, man? How is Chukwuemeka not starting this game? I'm a bit annoyed about that. Let's see what happens in this game. Zakaria, I would have played Zakaria, man. I really would have played Zakaria. That's a bit annoying as well. Yeah, I'm not completely sure how this is lined up. I'm not really sure exactly how we're going to line up. Jorginho and Kovacic are going to be maybe part of the double pivot. Then where does Mount and Gallagher, are they going to act as like wingers or something, like 4-2-2-2 with Havertz and Ziyech? But I don't know. I can't really see how Havertz and Ziyech play up front. Ziyech potentially on the right side. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see exactly how this team looks like once the match starts. Jorginho again. 4-2-3-1 on Mount on the left, I think. Yeah, maybe Gallagher on the left, Mount through the middle. Hopefully Mount's recovered from whatever injury he's had. Georgie better not have a stinker. He needs to play some aggressive passes though in behind. I hope so. J5 does voodoo to get into this team. Zakaria, everything is right except that Gallagher over Chuku. Um, yeah. How Chukwuemeka doesn't start, that's a bit sad, man. I really expected Chukwuemeka at bare minimum to get an opportunity to start in this particular match. Check Man City team. All right, let's check out Man City's team, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at Manchester City. What team have they lined up with? All right, let's have a look at this. Okay, so they've got Ortega Moreno in goalkeeping position. So already you can see that there's a difference there. Walker as the captain. They've got Akanji, Laporte, Gomez as the left back. So Akanji, Laporte in the middle. So they're going with the traditional four at the back. Walker as the right back. Gomez as the left back. Rodri, Bernardo, Cole Palmer, Mahrez, Alvarez, Foden. It's still a strong team, man. It actually is still a very, very good team. Julian Alvarez, you better not take him lightly. Foden is a very good player. Mahrez is a very good player. Cole Palmer, from what I've seen recently, he's a very, very good player. Then you got Bernardo Silva and Rodri. This is a very good team. This is a very good team. Let's not kid around ourselves. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I can only hope Zach and Chuku start against Fulham. Mount for right wing back, man. Now, I can't picture how Mount plays right wing back. That would be hilarious. Really hope for a better Hutch cameo and also Fofana. It'd be interesting to see if David Datro Fofana actually gets an opportunity to feature in this match. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Manchester City team, and this is the Chelsea team. Let me know how you feel. I want to see what you guys have to say about all of this. What's your score prediction? But most importantly, moving into this game, I want to see how you guys are feeling about this particular match. Oba needs to leave. He's finished. He's finished. Kickoff is still an hour away, so how come lineup came out so early? The lineups come up about an hour early anyway, my man. They always come up 1 hour early. Supposedly, Chalobah is playing right back. Oh, wow, okay. Chalobah is playing right back, and then Humphreys must be playing centre back then. We'll see how it all starts, man. We'll really see how it all starts. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Look how Ortega will turn to prime Nuya against Chelsea. Always the case. Balak CFC, good to see you, my man. This season is just pure vibes for me. Not going to get too angry. Not really expecting anything. I'm expecting a win, man. I'm going to be quite annoyed if we get knocked out from the FA Cup as well. We've already been knocked out from Carabao Cup by Manchester City. We've been beaten by them in the Premier League a couple of days ago. And then if we get beat again in the FA Cup, like, give us something to cheer about in this season, man. Find, like, the team and the manager needs to find something to give to the fans to cheer about. Mr. Machoka, all I pray is Chelsea fans to start being good and understanding. I think we are being good and understanding. I don't know what you mean by that, Mr. Machoka. Like, should I come here and expect a loss or something? Like, I'm hoping we get a victory. I really am. I'm really hoping we get a victory. Starlet, Aubameyang not even on the bench, Miz. I told you, man. It's a good point. Let's just bring this up. Look at the bench. Bettinelli, Aspilicueta, Badiashile, Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Chukwuemeka, Zakaria, Hutchinson, and Datro Fofana. Yeah, I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say Graham Potter does not fancy Aubameyang. I saw this. I saw this well before the World Cup as well. I think it was a match against Newcastle, or it was a match against someone. He was an unused sub. So Aubameyang, his days are over. He was a Thomas Tuchel signing. But not even on the bench, Miz. Even Fofana is over him now. Yeah. It's lights out for Aubameyang. I might actually tweet that out. It's lights out for Aubameyang. unless there's an injury. Yeah, his time's numbered, man. He's gonna have to go. If I were him, I would even try and move in January, man. Like he doesn't. He's look. He's not even part of the FA Cup. Like, how can you not be part of the FA Cup? Like, I actually thought he might start. For him not to even start, that's quite mad. And looks like Fofana, maybe he might be Fofana, who we just bought. I don't know how much, Graham Potter has actually seen of Fofana in the training ground, but he's preferred over Aubameyang in the bench. Aubameyang, your time's done, my brother. Potter is under pressure for sure. Brighton was a Cessna and Chelsea is a Airbus 380. Okay. Soon, Oba will be on an interview saying Potter can handle big players. Oh, man. You know this guy's about to do something naughty, isn't he? I hope he doesn't. I really hope he doesn't. Not quite the midfield I would have chosen. Don't like Jorginho. Yeah. Let's see. Let's hope. Let's hope he does well, man. Let's hope he does well. I wanted Jorginho with Zakaria. Jorginho, Kovacic, Mount and Gallagher. Let's see how that midfield turns out to be. Maybe it's a diamond. Maybe it's a diamond. Maybe it's Jorginho, Kovacic, Gallagher, Mount on top of the diamond. Who knows? Easy Money Sniper, good to see you, my man. Miz, I know you are very far away from the topic, but what would make you Potter out? Would it be us finishing lower mid-table, say 13, 15, or would it be when you can see the players aren't playing? I mean, look, I know you love Easy Money Sniper. You love a bit of manager out, manager in business. I know you're in that. You are so staunch on getting Thomas Tuchel out as well. Look, I don't fall into these manager in, manager out, and I've never been like that. I like to give Graham Potter the chance, but of course, if we are like 15th, 16th, questions will rise. What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Questions will rise. But at the same time, I mean, what benefit do we get of sacking him? If it all depends on who we can bring in for Graham Potter in this window. It does matter, man. Graham Potter needs a window. Graham Potter needs his players. Looks like we got in Badia Shah, but that's not enough for me. I need more players come through in this January window for Graham Potter. If he can get at least another 2 to 3 players in this window, then okay, I can start judging him where he finishes. But even then, he's got to be at least given one season, man, to see what he can do next season as well. So I'm patient, but at the same time, I demand some good results as well. It's not just a free hit of a season, just do whatever you like to do. But I understand he needs to get some players in. So it's a bit of both. If in this January window he doesn't get any players, how can I actually judge this guy? Like I think it'll be very unfair. Do you know what I mean? Ray Allen, thank you so much for this comment. My eyes just bleeding out. What the F is Potter thinking with Mason Mount and Gallagher? Let's see, man. Miss, check out Simon Phillips's tweet regarding Pedro Porro. Okay, let's check this out. Pedro Porro, huh? Another name, but at least it's a right back. Let's see if there is some truth behind it. 2 hours ago, Chelsea are also in the race to sign Sporting's Pedro Porro. Okay. Ebola. I think it's Ebola. This is the Portuguese publication. All right, let's see what happens. Pedro Porro is a good player. I understand George Mendes is still working hard on getting this deal Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea over the line. Okay. Hopefully the Enzo situation is not all dead. Enzo Fernandez is expected against Varzim in the Portuguese Cup, but a deal with Chelsea is still possible. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens. Obviously, these are all these conversations, quotes from Graham Potter previously. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. We've got over 250 live right now. Get those likes up to 100. We're going to try and aim for 500. Please help the channel out to get 500 likes for this watch along, ladies and gentlemen. It is all up to you guys. If you enjoy the channel, enjoy the watch alongs, enjoy the discussions, enjoy everything, all the interaction, smash the like button, help the channel out massively. The likes are highly correlated to the growth of the channel. You don't even understand. More than you can believe, as Matisse says. So smash the like button, and if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Get those subscriptions up. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers as quickly as possible. Doesn't Pedro Porro have a 45 million release clause? I need to do some research. I got no idea, but I like the play. Thoughts on keeping Fofana and buying Thuram, selling Oba in Jan? I'm all down for it, man. If we're not gonna use Fofana, if we're not gonna use Aubameyang, let's get rid of him. Can we get rid of him? I don't know. I think he's got a 2-year contract with us, so I'm not really sure how easy it's gonna be to get rid of him. Tottenham, Real Madrid, and Barca are in for Porro. Don't hold your breath. Not holding my breath at all. I know we've been done previously with players, so definitely not holding my breath. Miz, even if Potter does not get his players, that does not mean he can't be judged. Tuchel did not get his players and won us the Champions League that season. 1 win in 9 games does not excuse Potter being so poor. Look, this is the first thing. I never compare Tuchel with Graham Potter because I personally think Tuchel is a far superior manager. No disrespect to Potter. Tuchel has managed top clubs before he took over Chelsea Football Club, and he's done quite a lot. Do you know what I mean? He's won quite a bit before he took over Chelsea. So for me, I don't even like that comparison because Graham Potter is not of that level. So when Graham Potter was brought in, it's a long-term thing. That's why he's been given a 5-year contract. Someone like Tuchel coming in and winning the Champions League, yes, as surprising as it was, but you maybe kind of expect that from a high-quality manager like Graham Potter. Like Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel, just the season before that, was in the finals with PSG. With Graham Potter, I think we've got to be patient, man. We've got to be patient. He needs to. He's coming in such a tumultuous time as well. So right, if it was after 5 or 6 games in the Premier League, and then Thomas Tuchel got the sack, taking over all of these players. It's not easy times. And look at all the injuries. We've got a injured 11 that's got many starting players in that particular 11. So he's taken over in some tumultuous times, man. Let's be a little bit more patient. But I still expect wins. It's not a free hit. It's absolutely not a free hit. Brother, you're a big part of my preparations before watching the Chelsea games and giving the latest news. So I'm always updated. You make these games even better to watch during these dark times. Much appreciated, my man. Honestly, really, thank you for that comment. I'm not happy with our result. Potter was not my choice, but we have no choice but to give him time now. Absolutely, man. 5-year contract is a front. Todd will pull the trigger if needed, for sure. Look, I think he will only pull the trigger if it's absolutely pear-shaped. If we end up being 15, 16, 17. Once we get into 17, I think, easy money sniper, but on the other hand, Miz, he doesn't even stack up to Di Matteo or Benitez. Is probably the worst manager we ever had. Even Ranieri was better, and he was a tinkerman. Let's give him a bit of time, man. Look, I know the body of work that he had in Brighton. Let's not pretend that he's some sort of a novice manager. I know he didn't have the caliber of players over there, but I tend to think the Brighton players are probably better than our players. Seriously. Those Brighton players are much better than our players. So if you can get a tune out of those guys, hopefully he can get a tune out of us. My only thing is it took him a while at Brighton. It took him at least the third season for it to start clicking. Surely you're not going to be waiting around for 3 seasons to get a tune out of Chelsea Football Club. So let's see what happens. Kevin K, Miz, but then if Potter is not at a high level like Tuchel was, why is he at the club? Why appoint a manager of lower standards? It's going backwards, and there is no guarantee for long-term success. Look, the reason Thomas Tuchel was sacked, this is based on the reports from the Athletic and Matt Law and whatnot from the Guardian. They're saying that Thomas Tuchel wasn't communicating with the new owners. So the new owners seems like they want a particular manager, one that communicates with them, and two, I think the articles that were saying that there is a collaboration. They'll listen to the manager will listen to the owners. It's a collaboration. So basically, the manager will not just be sort of all on his own, arbitrary sort of situation all by himself. He's gonna have to listen to the manager as well. I think recently, didn't the owners say that they would like to see 4 at the back football being played as opposed to 3 at the back? And surprise, surprise, we are now looks like 4 at the back. So they want to have some sort of say in the transfer market as well. It's not completely reliant on Graham Potter. So these are some of the reasons, man. These are some of the reasons why they got in Graham Potter. They feel Graham Potter has that ability to collaborate. That's huge for these new owners. They want a particular manager that can collaborate with the owners and not just be by himself all working and doesn't want any input from the owner, which is what Thomas Tuchel apparently was like. I don't believe it, but apparently that's the word that's going around, that's how he is. Barak CFC, I state it how I see it. If you don't get anywhere building a process, Liverpool went 30 years without winning, Arsenal 20 years. If you want to wait 20 to 30 years, then fine, I won't though. I hope we don't have to wait so long. I really do. I hope we don't have to wait so long. Luis Enrique, fancy name, hype failed everywhere other than with our MSN. Look, I can't think of a manager right now, honestly. I don't really have any thoughts of a new manager. I'm still hoping that Graham Potter turns out to be good. Look, at the end of the day, if the results don't go his way, if we end up, so we're 10th now, right? If we keep sliding down, if we have a loss against Fulham, if we have a loss against Palace, and we keep sliding down, I think the new owners will be forced to make a decision. Midfield going to get exposed. Let us pray. This is what Eunice is saying. Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher start for Chelsea today. No Zakaria. Look, it'll be interesting how we turn out to be in midfield. I would have started Zakaria, but that's not the case. That's not the case. Do you think we are seeking a right back on the low stealth mode like how Liverpool do transfers? I hope so, man. I really do. How are we going to continue with Azpilicueta? I don't know. I would love to see a right back come through, man. I really would love to see a right back come through. Please, can we stop talking about sacking the manager? It's not happening. Starlet, calm down. Why do you get so uptight, man? We should be able to talk about anything. It's a footballing space here. Just you need to be able to talk about anything and not get emotional about it, Starlet. Like, let's just talk about different things. Even if you hate it, even if you hate the conversation, because I know you hate the conversation. You don't want to hear anything negative about the manager. You don't want to hear anything negative about the club, but you need to be able to talk through that. It's a good trait to have, to be able to talk about any situation. Aiden, it's more important for some players to leave before even thinking about Potter leaving. Yeah, of course, I'm with you. Zidane, Enrique, we need a manager that players respect. Do you really think easy money Zidane's coming to Chelsea Football Club? Zidane's looking for France. It's good to just throw names out there, but I think the only manager at the moment that could potentially look to come here is probably Poch. Enrique maybe as well, but Zidane is looking for the French national team. So yeah, I don't know whether that's really realistic. Over 240 people live right now. Only another 21 more likes left to get to 100. Let's get to 100 and then let's aim for 200. The target, as you can see, the pinned message, the pinned comment in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen, we'll try and get 500. Let's do our level best. We can do this. 500 likes can be achieved easy. Let's do it. Let's get to that. Smash the like button. Let's get to 100 first, and then we'll push for 200 as we are gearing up for the match, which is approximately about 35 minutes away. Um, Give me some score predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Give me some score predictions. Deschamps renewed his contract. Okay, well, there you go. Zidane is probably in the market, but is Zidane going to take over Chelsea Football Club? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. We've got my bad boy Ishan in the house. Ishan, good to see you, bro. It's been a long time.
Miss, it's been a long time, and it's been. Why is it that always we meet and it's always a long time? We should do this more
Bro,
often.
bro, last game, I guess it was in odd times for you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this game. So hopefully in the future we're gonna see more games and you're gonna be part of the watch alongs. So
Of
that
course,
way
of
we
course.
don't have to wait too long. Ishan, first of all, how you doing? And secondly, what do you think about the lineup? Let me bring the lineup up for you. And yeah, tell me how your feeling is moving into this game, bro.
Hey, Miss. First of all, it's damn cold here in Delhi NCR. It's comes down to around 4 degrees, 3 degrees at night,
Wow.
and then
Wow.
we're living it. But yeah, going into the game is I'm not confident. Are you confident? I'm sure you're not
I'm
confident as
I'm
well.
I'm actually confident. I think
Are
we're
you?
gonna yeah, because this is how I'm thinking, Ishan. The last game we played against City, we weren't that bad. We were actually very good.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking you should be able to take that to another level, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the third time Graham Potter is playing City this season. Like it's high time to get a victory, bro. Like I
Yeah.
can't imagine just keep losing against City every time we play them. Like this is mad. We have to start winning. We have to start winning against these top clubs sooner or later. So that's why I'm saying that we should win. We should win.
I thought, Miss, first time around the last game, I was really surprised to see us play so good for the first half. In the first half,
Mm-mm-mm.
we were like very good. But also, one question that came up to my mind was, uh, what was the scenario actually? Were we playing well, or was City playing very low according to their level? So I think so. It was.
I think City's tactics were wrong in the first half, so which
Yeah.
allowed us to play well. But I don't want to take anything away from us at the same time. But I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it was surprising to see us play very well, especially in the first half. But also, can't forget to mention the fact that in second half again we looked a bit out of focus. The last match. One thing which concerns me here, Miz, is that Pep Guardiola is not a bunny of a manager by any means. He's one of the
Mm.
greatest managers of all time, and he's definitely gonna figure out. He knows that Chelsea Football Club is not at the peak of the very best. Even when it comes to Graham Potter's under Graham Potter's managerialship,
Mm.
we'll have to see how these new player plays, with the likes of Humphreys, Hall. I'll be very honest with you, Humphreys, I've got no idea whatsoever how
Me
this guy's
neither.
gonna turn
Me
up.
neither.
This
Yeah.
is an absolute shocker to me. I mean, looking at the whole lineup. Hall, I'm very confident with this guy. He is very good. Even if uh, some commitments go wrong, at least he's there to give his 100%.
Yeah.
That you can be rest assured. And same goes with Gallagher. But the with Gallagher, I think so. One thing that you and I both are concerned, I'm sure, is his role, his position. I hope he plays more advanced role comparatively to playing in a defensive role. I think so. Defensive
Mm.
role, Conor Gallagher is a huge downgrade to our team. I hope he plays in the
Mm.
advancing position.
I
Rest
think
apart
this
from
looks
that,
like his. I think this may be that he's playing advanced position. I get the feeling he might be in an advanced position, but we'll
he
see.
should. But you know what contradicts this thought is Mason Mount's role. I think so. That's
Mm.
another spanner here. We'll have to see how that works. What I believe is and you also have seen this in many games, not just in Chelsea's games, but also in England games. Wherever Mount and Conor Gallagher play together, probably it's a bit of itchy situation. But yeah, welcome Sai Krishna, man.
Welcome, Sai. How you doing, brother?
Doing well, man. It's been a hectic few minutes. My warden was scolding me. I had to run, get food, come back. Uh,
Tough times, Sai, man. Did you have a good meal? Did you have a good meal like Todd Bowley?
nah. I had half the meal, and after seeing the lineup, I didn't want to eat anymore. The worst thing, last
Why?
time I came, Mount and Gallagher were playing in the attack. So
Oh,
that's
Newcastle? Was it Newcastle?
yeah.
Yeah, man, that was crazy lineup. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are saying. Sorry, I'm going to get to you very very soon in regards to lineup. But Ishan, getting back to you, a lot of people seem to be a bit put off by this lineup. Why? Why? I mean, what's your genuine thought about this lineup, Ishan? Are you not happy with this?
I don't know, Miss. I mean, even with the lineups, which I'm very happy with, turn out that we lose to, I don't know which team. We draw with Nottingham, even if I'm very happy with the lineup. So I can't, I can never be happy with the lineup nowadays. I was very happy with the Nottingham lineup, to be very honest. I thought we were gonna slay them, but we ended up with a woeful draw. Regardless, I mean, I think so. The one of the point which comes up here is. Mount and Gallagher playing together. I think so. This is one of the points which even the fans are thinking about, that it did
Yeah.
not work out. I mean even I did not see. I can't remember even one match, and I'm sure even Sai Miz, if you could remember, please tell me any one match where Conor Gallagher Mount played together and it worked out really well. I don't
No.
remember. I can't remember that. And also looking at the roles of these two, if Mount plays in an advancing role, what is the role of Conor Gallagher? That's a big question mark here. So yeah, apart from that, I mean, I don't know, some people are really uh, putting Kepa under the knife after the last performance. I mean, after the last
Yeah.
conceding, which I thought, it's a bit harsh, but then yeah, he could have done better. I thought he could have done better, but then we cannot blame all on Kepa for that goal. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
think I
mean?
think Aspilicueta definitely had some blame. I think
How
Cucurella definitely had some blame. It can't
Kukurea
just
had
all
some
be
blame.
pinned on Kepa. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I think so. Kukurea had to take the majority part of the blame there. But then, yes, Miss Humphreys, like I told you, is one of the shockers here. But I think so. It's a good, fair call. It's somewhat a bold call, Miss, because we need a right back. Do you know what I mean, Miss? In terms of we always talk about this. There's Reece James and there's Aspilicueta, and there's nobody. I mean, we can't even consider Aspilicueta as our backup to Reece James. So why not give it a try for Humphreys? When if something positive turns up, then he can surely be one of those guys who can switch up for Aspilicueta in the Premier League games as well.
No, for sure, absolutely. So you looked at the lineup. Give me
Yeah.
your thoughts. What did you think? Were you happy? Are you confident? What's going on?
Yeah, Ishan, just to touch on your point, I don't think Humphries will play right back because I think he's a left-footed player. So I think
Oh,
he's
is
playing
he?
centre back with
He's a
Koulibaly.
left-footed player.
Yeah. It's
So
either a
is
three
there
at
a
the back,
back three that what we are playing?
either it is a back three with ZS right wing back, or it should be a back four with Salaba playing right back.
Interesting, bro. Very
Hmm.
interesting.
So I expect I saw the news that Dion Duncan was training with the team, so I expected him to be at least on the team sheet or on the bench. But surprisingly, Potter didn't trust him. So let's see what is going to happen. But
So
the
Sai,
lineup,
Chaloba playing in the right back is a worse news, right? I can't expect
nah,
anything much better than that.
I mean, we've seen defensive right backs play like Tomiyasu. So as much as Hall can tuck into the midfield like Zinchenko does, I think we'll be fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, that could be. Look, this lineup. Let's see how it actually all looks, because that midfield looks a bit scrambled to me. Obviously, I'm thinking Jorginho and Kovacic. Obviously, they're going to be in the middle as a pivot. But then how Mount and Gallagher are going to play? It feels like two of the same players. Ziyech and Havertz. Where will their positions going to be? Where's Ziyech going to play? Where's Havertz going to play? Havertz potentially through the middle. The other thing that I want to ask you guys. We'll start with Ishan. Ishan, no Aubameyang in the 11, nor
Mhm.
in the bench, and
Yeah,
Datro Fafana, who just got signed by Chelsea Football Club, is
yeah.
in the bench ahead of Aubameyang. I don't know whether there is an injury with Aubameyang. I've not read that there is any injury. Live chat, let us know if there has been any injuries with Aubameyang. Aubameyang was a player, Ishan, last game against City was subbed on and then subbed off in the 64, and he didn't look like he was happy.
Yeah.
I said to the live chat earlier on, and I've been saying it for many, many times since Graham Potter took over. I don't think he fancies Aubameyang one bit. I don't think he fancies him. What's your thoughts?
Miz, the point that you said, he's the last game he was bought on. It was for Raheem Sterling, right? Raheem Sterling was off, and Aubameyang came in. And you expect when that one change is made, right, in the center forward position, you expect at least that player to carry on for the at least for the whole 90 minutes. To give up space for the other players in the other positions for substitution. But that guy got subbed off, in the second half. That that surely tells you that Aubameyang is not in the plans of Graham Potter whatsoever. By any means, he's not in the plans of Graham Potter. And if I was in Aubameyang's place, that gives me a clear indication that I need to find a new club. Uh, Now, Miz, we've seen the fact that if a manager does not envy a player, I think so. Then the reverse counting starts for a player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean. And I think so. Having known the fact that this game he's not in the bench, neither in the starting lineup, I think so. There has been some talks behind the scenes. You know what I mean? That he's not in the plans anymore, and probably there going to be things worked out differently with Graham Potter now. I think so. He's taking some steps as well. Probably he finds Aubameyang not very much useful. Probably nothing bad. Nothing has to be bad about it. But probably just that a
Just doesn't
player's
fancy him.
attributes,
Just doesn't fancy him.
yeah,
That's it.
just a player's attributes not matching to what the manager wants. Right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and Aubameyang is now entering into an age where we can't expect him to improve and then come into a manager's good books. You know what I mean? He's a player of his own caliber. He has his own style implemented in many clubs. Probably it does not fit for Graham Potter. So be it. Probably there has to be some calls in the summer for sure, for sure. But then
No,
yes, miss,
100%.
another point here is I expected. But yes, Chile, Fofana, David Andra Fofana to probably start in this match. I was expecting because the playing 11 that we have are doing no good to the team, doing absolutely nothing good to the team. Get these new players in and get some new engine running into the team. That's what I expected, but then it's okay, man. Let's see.
I thought maybe Badiashile could have started because he was playing for Monaco. With David Dutro Fofana, I know he was playing for Molde in Norwegian League. I didn't expect him to start. But I'm also very surprised that he's in the bench, man. And no Aubameyang. I'm going to come to Sai Krishna and ask him about Aubameyang very soon. But these are some latest quotes from Graham Potter in regards to Gianluca Vialli. Obviously, condolences to his family, thoughts and prayers to the family. Gianluca Vialli, what a legend of the football club as well, man. I mean, played for us. I didn't get to see him. I started following Chelsea after that. In fact, I didn't even know club football at that time. It's been an emotional few days since hearing the news. I didn't have the pleasure of meeting him, but when you speak to people here, it's clear that he's a Chelsea legend, 100%, 100%. What he's achieved in terms of his football career is amazing, but the most poignant thing is how everybody speaks about him as a person. We're all incredibly proud of him and incredibly sad. Our thoughts go out to his family. 100%. This is exactly what I said. Sai, we should try and win this for Gianluca Vialli as well. I mean, football, I know we shouldn't try, at times we say, let's not get too emotional about it, this, that, the other. But I think in this case, Sai, we could use this emotion as a positive energy, and hopefully the players dedicate a victory, man. Beat Man City, dedicate a victory to Gianluca Vialli, who's passed away. Do you see a victory here, or do you think it's just going to be another same old Man City just going to do their business on us?
Haven't seen the Man City lineup, but uh, I hope we win because he is a legend. I haven't watched him play. I've not watched Drogba play for most of his career at Chelsea. I'm actually a very young fan. I
Yeah, yeah,
grew
yeah.
up on Diego Costa times, so let's see. I understand he's a legend, and we have to win. but it is going to be hard, isn't it? I don't know how we got Man City in both FA and Carabao Cup.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that
Crazy
is
how we
mad,
ended
isn't
up
it?
getting them. It's
That is
very mad.
mad.
Someone did the maths for me, boys. Someone did the odds because I
Oh
put out
my
in
days.
Twitter. I said, "What is the odds of getting Man City in the Carabao Cup and in the FA Cup?"
In
And
the same
someone said
season.
in the same season. Someone said it was like less than 1%. Like, can you imagine
That
how
is
mad that
mad.
is? It's really
I
really
mean,
mad.
some of the teams are playing. I don't know, some Power Rangers FC, and we're getting Man City.
Rangers FC.
I don't know, man. I've seen the FA Cup list here and the other matches. I can't even pronounce those team names, man. Oxenberg, Oxenford, and whatnot, and this
Rexham.
Rexham, Rexona, Santur,
Rexona, the man saying Rexona, bro. You know,
all those. So
Some of these
yeah,
Power Rangers teams are actually beating some Premier League teams, like Newcastle's beat, and I think there are a couple of other teams. But yeah, so this is the Man City lineup. It's a very strong lineup, man. I think it's still very, very capable of beating us. But getting into before we get into that again, thoughts on Aubameyang side? I mean, do you think it's over for this guy?
I mean, I would expect him to stop starting for us all the time, because wherever, if you see the modern managers miss, Arteta came, he put Oba on the bench. Even Ten Hag, he took a bold decision of putting Ronaldo on the bench. And now Potter, I would seriously ask him to start not trusting Aubameyang, because the guy doesn't do anything for us. The closest player I can think of Aubameyang that Potter has worked with is Danny Welbeck, and Danny Welbeck is more physically imposing than Aubameyang. So I expect him not to start too much, and let's see if the fans and the club is lucky, he might even get sold. We have many youth strikers that actually want a chance, and I would like to see them have a chance because we have nothing to lose this season.
Yeah, fair point, man. Fair point. I mean, the way the season is going, you might as well give the youngsters a chance. I just find it very strange that Oba's not even in the bench. Like, unless there's an injury, I find this very, very strange. Ramzan is saying, Miz, I was optimistic before the game, but I don't like the lineup, especially Gallagher starting over Chukwuemeka, also Mount straight back, and no Zakaria. I mean, Ishan, no Chukwuemeka is a bit surprising for me. He played so well, like the last game against Manchester City. This is the FA Cup. I actually thought he was going to be a natural starter on this
yeah.
particular. I find this quite strange that he's not starting.
Yeah, another one of the important points why people are not happy with this lineup, Chukwuemeka being one of them, and also I think so Omari Hutchinson. I thought he should have started as well. Mason Mount, he was out for injury, I guess, and he's coming back. You never know how he's gonna turn up. Conor Gallagher, especially starting with Mason Mount, was, I mean, something which is I think so people not liked by the fans. But yeah, I guess Chukwuemeka should have if you're playing the likes of Mason Mount, yeah, then definitely there had to be Chukwuemeka instead of Conor Gallagher. And if you're playing Conor Gallagher, then you should have had Omari Hutchinson up front. You know what I mean? That would have equaled the balance.
Conor Gallagher and Mason Mount's two of the same, aren't they? It's like
Yeah,
same. Like,
exactly. And it has never worked, Miss. I can't recall even one game, even with England, where the fans were happy saying that yeah, these two guys look good together. I can't even recall even one match. So one of the biggest points, and you're resting someone like a Chukwuemeka who looked very good last match. I think so he deserved the start. If not this match, it's an FA Cup game, right? And if you're playing someone like a Humphreys or something, why not Chukwuemeka and Hutchinson? You should have given them chance.
yeah, I mean, this is a good comment from Starlet saying Carney just came back from an injury. Ms. Potter is managing him. Perhaps we don't want another injury. So
Yeah.
maybe this is a good point. Maybe this is a good point. I think Potter is going for players who are better off the ball. Guys like Chuk and Omari are too inexperienced off the ball, following runners, etc. for this game. Yeah, look, at the end of the day, this is a very important game to win. It really is. I mean, this is what I want to ask you guys now. Si, FA Cup, man. Like, I don't know about you guys. I want, and I feel like we have to win this. We need to win this. We're already out of Carabao Cup. Premier League. forget about top four. I don't think we're getting top four. It's a bit of a write-off. From here, let's see what we can salvage. Maybe the best we can do is play good football, build up a particular style under Graham Potter. In Champions League, let's see if we can make a run. Dortmund's not going to be easy. So for me, FA Cup, this is important, man. Like we need to start winning against these bigger clubs and also go as deep as possible in this particular cup. What's your thoughts on this particular domestic cup, man? I mean, are you going to be upset if we lose? Are you going to be okay? What's your mindset?
I mean, at least for the fans to have a bit of confidence on Potter. Till now, at least Arteta, they did not believe him. Ten Hag, they believe him because he's actually doing pretty well. But for us to at least believe Potter, he has to show us something. So I would like to at least go on a Champions League run as far as semi-finals, if possible, or even win the FA Cup, just so the fans have something to cheer on for this season. Otherwise, it is going to be bleak, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, show us something, man. Show us something. I mean, Ishan, is that how you feel as well? Or are you going to be upset if we get knocked out of the FA Cup?
I think so. I expect us to get knocked out of the FA Cup, so I won't be that much surprised. I mean, to be very honest, I do expect us. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I know where we stand, but then here's the thing, is and Sai Krishna is spot on with this. Graham Potter needs to show some signs. Do you know what I mean? For example, the previous match, the first half, if that's how he played throughout the match, and this match it continues that way, I think so. The fans would be having a bit of uplifting, the fact that there's something cooking there. But again, if there is a downgraded performance and also coming up with some in-game decision which Potter makes, that is, even if we play bad, he's not substituting until the 80th minute, that triggers a lot in a fan's mind. And I think so that's where Potter should show signs. If you're not playing well, be dynamic with your changes, and be ruthless with your changes, be ruthless with the decisions, and try to lead from the front. Do you know what I mean? If you're not playing well, you can't be waiting until the 83rd minute for a first change. That shows a negative impact on the fans, that he's not doing anything. And then that's true. How can you justify that if you're not playing well, and you're not, your manager's not changing until the 83rd minute? How do you justify that? So there has to be changes, there has to be some actions, and Potter should be leading from the front. If the team is improving in terms of playing, and even if we lose, I mean, win lose is a part of the game, but in terms of our gameplay, if every part and parcel of the game we're improving, and it is evident with our gameplay, then I think so the fans, slowly and steadily will build up confidence.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. At the end of the day, as much as I'm going to be upset, I'm not going to be Potter out if we lose, but I'm going to be upset that we knocked out from another cup, which is quite annoying. I feel like sooner or later we should be beating, teams like Man City. And as I said, this is the third time Graham Potter playing Man City this season. I sort of want to, I want to see if he can, get a victory, and as Sai was saying, convince the fan base that there's something to back him with. But I hear what you're saying, Ishan. That look, maybe it's a little bit out of expectation, this win against Man City, but moving forward, we need to see certain style of football. We need to see certain results go our way as well. So let's see, man. Let's see what happens. I think at the end of the day, that match against Fulham is going to be quite interesting in the Premier League. Hopefully, 3 points there. Really can't drop any more points. This is the latest tweet coming from PYS. Chelsea, Manchester City will face Oxford or Arsenal and at home in the fourth round of the FA Cup. So juicy situation brewing, ladies and gentlemen. Even if we get past this particular round against Man City, we could potentially have Arsenal lined up next up. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can actually go through this first. We'll face Arsenal or Oxford if we win today. I wouldn't be surprised if we go deep in Champions League. In the last 2 years, we have been far better in Europe than in domestic competition. Exactly. And I hope we do that. I really hope we do that. I dream of playing for Chelsea under the mighty Graham Potter. No, easy money, sniper. He is not entertained one bit. Potter should adapt to Chelsea way of winning, not just us fans accepting Potter ball. I hear I hear both sides of the coin. I really do. I understand both spectrum. I understand the patient spectrum, and I also understand us, maintaining a standard. So look, no one's wrong. No one is wrong in this conversation. It's all opinions. It's all perspectives, and we should all learn to just respect each other's perspectives. You don't have to agree with it, but at least understand where they're coming from. Shubra Roy, Pedri isn't world class, and neither is Gavi. They are good, not world class. Look, I think Pedri is world class. I personally think Pedri is world class. I even think Gavi is probably getting to that level as well. But each to their own. Each to their own. Reggio Park, good to see you, my man. It's the FA Cup. Upsets can happen. Wednesday beat Newcastle yesterday. Exactly. I'm hoping we can do something. Chelsea is getting Thuram to replace Aubameyang. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Aubameyang's future goes. Like, does he see out this particular season and then he gets taken off next season, or is he still going to be part and see out his contract? I don't know. Is he going to be gone in January? I don't know. Are there any suitors for Aubameyang? There's no links. Maybe France. He might go back to France. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So, give me some score prediction, my man. What's your score prediction?
You want a biased one or non-biased one?
Non-biased. No, give me both. Give me a biased and give me a non-biased.
2-0 Man City.
That's non-biased.
That is non-biased. And a biased one, maybe a 1-1 with a rematch again.
A replay. Okay, fair enough. Ishan, what's your score prediction? Do you have a biased or a non-biased?
Pass.
I'm going with a 2-1 victory, man. I think we're going to get the victory. 2-1 victory for us. But I think it's more hope than actual expectation. Let's see what happens. All right. Ishan, do me a favor. Can you provide a link to the live chat for people that are wanting to watch the match? Ishan will provide you guys a link you can use if you want to watch the match. Match is going to start in about 9 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We shall get this ready very, very soon. And yeah, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what you guys are saying. Live chat. Let us know if there's anything that you guys want us to talk about before the match. We are going with back three with Hall and Ziyech as wing backs. Yeah, look, let's talk a little bit about Hakim Ziyech. Sai, it looks like maybe Ziyech might stick around at Chelsea Football Club. Maybe he's not leaving in January. I know there's been some injuries, and now he's playing a bit of minutes and getting some game time. He started against Man City a couple of days ago. Now he starts again. There's been some rumors that Ajax don't want him either. Ajax don't have the, it's not about the funds. They should have enough funds with Anthony's money, but they're saying that they've got enough players. AC Milan don't want him either. Maybe he's sticking around at Chelsea Football Club. How do you feel about that, sir?
Yeah, it is a good thing that he's sticking around at Chelsea till at least the end of the season, because we have good right-sided left foot players that can at least cross in and have as much creativity as Ziyech has, and he has shown how good he can play as he had a very good World Cup. So at least I would like to see him get some chances at least till the end of the season, to at least assess whether Potter likes him or not, because Potter generally likes a bit of pacey players with the attributes that Ziyech has.
Fair point. Ishan, are you in the same boat as well? Maybe Ziyech is not leaving. Maybe this season he'll still see it through. There doesn't seem like too many suitors out there for him either. AC Milan seems like have pulled away from it. Ajax don't want him either. I feel like if he gets a bit of game time with us, maybe we can start seeing some rhythm. Touch wood, he doesn't get injured. What's your thoughts? How you feel about Hakim Ziyech?
Yeah, I think so. Hakim Ziyech now has played under Lampard, under Thomas Tuchel and now Graham Potter, and I think so. Graham Potter probably envies Ziyech. Also, the way he played in the World Cup has really, put the spotlight on Hakim Ziyech. It would be an injustice if you don't give Hakim Ziyech the chance that he deserves now at club level after the performance that he displayed with Morocco. So I guess what I believe it's all in his hands, Miss. He has the momentum. He's proven it with Morocco. He's played really well. His team as a whole played really well, and I think so. It's all in his hands now to prove it with Chelsea now. And then yeah, I know the task is difficult, and I think so. We had this conversation is that why players like Ziyech, Christian Pulisic, they perform really well with their nation, but then coming to Chelsea, it's a bit of a stumble here. But there are multiple reasons to it, but. One thing that we can be assured of is he's getting chance now under Graham Potter, and it's a good sign for him. Now, I believe that these chances that he gets, I think so. It's all on him to bounce back and come into the playing 11. The more he plays, I think so, the more advantageous it is for him. Another important point is, I think so, on the right hand side, he has the full advantage to take over, and bounce back into the playing 11. Because I think so, Graham Potter is still figuring out whom to cement in the right hand side, having known the fact that if Sterling plays on the left hand side. So Ziyech has an upper hand here with his momentum, and I think so, if he plays well, surely he has a chance. And you never know. He might end up staying in the next season as well if things go very well this season.
I hope, man. I really do. People know how much I love Hakim Ziyech. I really hope it works out for him at Chelsea Football Club. Hopefully, he can bang in a goal today, maybe even bang in the winner. I'm going to lose my mind if he does that. Everyone knows. So, hopefully, he does well. This is the latest from PYS saying Trevor Chalobah is warming up as a right back. I think this is what Sai Krishna was saying. Potentially, Humphreys could play in the middle in the CB position and Chalobah as a right back. Could be one of those defensive right backs, but we'll see. I want to see what Trevor Chalobah can provide on that right side. I think everyone has been calling out for this as well, that, since Reece James has been injured, give Trevor Chalobah an opportunity in the right back position to see exactly what he can bring. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what he can do for us. Ladies and gentlemen, the players are coming out of the dugout. The match is just around the corner. It's going to start very, very soon, and we're gonna hopefully give you guys a top watch along. Ishan, let the live chat know, man. Smash the like button, bro. Let's get to 200 likes already.
Hey, smash the like button, people, and first of big up to shout out to Ganswood. He's been always in the chat. He's been always pushing for the likes. So shout out to you, Ganswood, and all the lovely people in the live chat. How many of them? 220 plus in the live chat. Please smash the like button.
Come on.
We'll try to give you a lovely watch along, and I hope it turns out to be a good night for us.
Yeah, man, massively. Hope Chelsea get the victory. Even if we don't, if we get a draw, as Sai said, let's get the replay at least. Let's get the replay at Stamford Bridge minimum. Bring it back to Stamford Bridge. Hopefully we can get a victory there. But let's see what happens. Webster is traveling with the squad without signing the extension. Very, very interesting. Already, I think Jude Soonsup-Bell, he's already left, or he's leaving the club, something like that. He's looking to go to Manchester City. So, maybe potentially few more youngsters could leave as we are buying all these young players across the world. Maybe some of our young players could potentially move on. We'll see what happens. 100%. Road to 20K, baby. Let's go. If you're here for the first time as well, subscribe. Absolutely subscribe. Ilyas, salam, bro. Walaikum assalam to you, my brother. Easy Money and Balak CFC are having a mad warfare in the live chat between themselves. No, it's good though. It's good. They're keeping it respectful, which is good.
Let's see which side of the coin wins.
Let's see which. Look, at the end of the day, I can understand both of their opinions, man. I mean, both are quite strong with their opinions, and both have a reason as well. So it's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Stadium is lit. Ishan, Julian Alvarez. I know this is the lineup for Manchester City is obviously heavily rotated. No Haaland, no KDB and whatnot. But let's not disregard Julian Alvarez, man. I saw what this brother did in the World Cup, bro. This guy is a serious player. Thoughts on Julian Alvarez?
Oh man, he's a problem up front.
He's
People
a
might
problem,
disregard.
bro. He's a problem.
Yeah, he is a problem up front, man. I mean, people might disregard him. Having known the fact that there's no Haaland, it might be a bit of a easy day. I think so. Alvarez is gonna give you a good headache for the night. So he's difficult to catch, man. His positioning is very good, I guess. He's also his movement is pretty much quick. The lateral movement of his body is
Press
very
as
quick.
well as well. Press as
Presses
well.
very well from the
Yeah.
front as well. Yes, he's not going to give you a breathing space in terms of ball retention. He's very good as well. So I believe Alvarez is going to be good. But I think so. On the hindsight, I believe Alvarez sometimes has off games quite frequently, which you might not expect from Haaland. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one of the differences with Alvarez and Haaland. But yeah, Alvarez is not an easy player to tackle against. He's going to be a headache for us.
Nah, for sure. A bit of respect for Viali, ladies and gentlemen.
Rest in peace, Viali. By the way, what a huge character.
Massive,
Viali
massive character,
is
bro.
at Chelsea FC.
I'm so glad he saw Italy, get the Euros. Obviously, it was disappointing that they didn't make it to the World Cup, but at least he was a huge factor in the backroom staff in getting Italy's silverware in the Euros, which is fantastic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, matches is about to start.
It's pretty crazy how if any club was to play in the FA Cup, they would have put their youngsters in, except Man City, who have an actual second first for them.
Bro, Man City, even some of the youngsters, man, Cole Palmer, yeah, you'd have to say Foden is a youngster for them as well. Like, I mean, they've got quality, man. They've got quality. Yeah, Shubra, you're right, man. Trevor Chalobah as a right back. Yep, absolutely correct. The match has started, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. Jorginho to Koulibaly to Bashir Humphreys. So it looks like Bashir Humphreys is playing as the right CB. Let's see how he plays. Kepa under pressure, and Lewis Hall has been mauled by Walker, but Walker has met Koulibaly head on. Good
It's going
stuff,
to be a
man. Good
problem,
stuff.
isn't it, Miss?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Lewis Hall better be careful, man. Kyle Walker is not going to let him breathe.
Mount.
Mason Mount. Ooh. Mahrez. Kyle Walker goes all the way back to Ortega, I think his name is. Yeah, Stefan Ortega. Laporte to Gomez. I wonder how this Man City left back Gomez, Sergio Gomez, is he a good player or not? I mean, Sai, have you watched enough of him? Is he all right?
No, I haven't watched enough of him, but I tune into some of the Battle of the North episodes. So Daps and Huey were saying he's a ultra like what I forgot, a player who can play different positions. What do you call them? Is
Oh, versatile.
yeah, he's a very ultra versatile player. Looks like he can play right wing to CDM to left back. So Pep isn't trusting him much in the first season.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. So for early days, Humphreys looking all right. Some really good defensive moves already. Chalobah in that right back position. We're going to watch how he plays. Man City with the ball at the moment. Sergio Gomez. Oh, well done, Chalobah. Well done. Well done. Nicely done by Gallagher. Hakim Ziyech now. Hakim Ziyech, nicely done as well. Back to Koulibaly. I think Koulibaly and Bashir Humphries have just changed positions. Koulibaly has gone on the RCB position, and Bashir Humphries has gone into the LCB position. I wonder why they've done that. Why did they make that adjustment?
Maybe it was because Hall needed a bit of a experienced center back in at the back of him before, but now he better trust Bashir Humphries than Koulibaly.
Maybe Bashir Humphries probably just feels a bit more comfortable on that left side. I don't know, because there could be quite a lot of attack coming from the right. Let's see. It's very, very. Yes, Humphries is left-footed. I think that's what you said, right, Sai? That could be the
In the
reason.
opening parts of the match, I didn't see him play too many passes with his left foot. So I've got to see him. I read that he was left-footed, but I don't think he looks like he's a good two-footed centre back.
Interesting. Man City with all the ball at the moment. Cross coming in from Sergio Gomez. It's been blocked by Chalobah. Ball won by Jorginho. Comes back to Bashir Humphries. And they've changed position again. Humphries is now again on the right side and Koulibaly on the left side. What's going on?
Fluid centre back partnership, eh?
We've now created a new phenomenon: fluid centre backs. Bashir Humphries has gone back to RCB and Koulibaly is back into LCB. I'm not sure what's going on there. They seem to be changing positions quite frequently. Kepa to Jorginho. Jorginho to Bashir Humphries. Humphries back to Kepa. Chelsea building up from the back. That's a nice pass from Kepa to find Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall back to Koulibaly. Man City are really, really pressing high. And there we go. We've given the ball away. But luckily enough, it's been won back by Conor Gallagher. Ziyech trying to put Mount through.
Havertz didn't have much.
Sorry,
left.
Havertz. Trying to put Havertz through. Mahrez finding Akanji with the through ball, but Kepa is there. Kepa kicks it out. Kepa could have at least brought the ball back in and maybe grabbed it with his hands.
Now I don't want any of those Mendy things that I want to see. I'm happy with Kepa. I don't want to see any of the Mendy things that Kepa wants to do.
We are too scarred. And do you know what, Sai? The goalkeepers have been strange lately, man. You see what Alisson did yesterday.
It's pretty crazy how he just hit it into the player.
It was mad. That was an easy giveaway. Not the greatest pass from Lewis Hall. There needs to concentrate a little bit. That's low percentage pass there. Chelsea now pressing with Havertz and Mount and Ziyech. So it looks like it's Havertz up front and Ziyech and Mount potentially more sort of inside forwards. And then you've got Gallagher a little bit out wide. And then Jorginho and Kovacic in the middle. Mo's saying, who's playing right back? It's Chalobah. Chalobah's playing right back. Smash up the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to 200 likes immediately. And if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Kepa now with the ball. Kepa goes long. Finds Havertz. But he's been marked very well by Laporte. So, do you like Havertz as a striker?
I mean, if it is his day, then I would like him as a striker. But I don't know.
If it is
The
his
guy,
day.
the guy is pretty confusing to this day. Some days he can control the ball well. He shoots very well. He finds excellent passes. And the other day he forgets that he is a footballer too.
I
So
thought his game, the last game, was very, very good. Actually, I found his game a couple of days ago very effective. But he was playing along with another striker, just behind a striker, more of a free role, that number 10 role. I thought he was very, very good. I don't really like him as a striker, man.
now the guy is not a good target man, and he doesn't. He isn't even the most fluid striker like an Alvarez.
Yeah,
So
agreed. That was actually quite nasty from Havertz to Rodri.
players like those fights, don't they?
They do, bro. They do. Inconsistency, the biggest factor of many of our players. I like Havertz out of. I like Havertz out of Chelsea.
My man said, I like Havertz in any position, but out of Chelsea.
People are just funny, bro. People are so funny. Pritham MC is saying, can someone send link? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can help out Pritham with some link. I don't know, Sai, have you got a link to share in the live
Nah,
chat?
man, I already have a website that I know. It's
Yeah.
a proper Indian website. So if Pritham is from India, bro, I would suggest try on Sony Live.
Pritham, try Sony Live, man. And until then, if you can wait, I can ask Ishan to provide.
I think you can scroll up. Ishan has already provided us with two links, hasn't he?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to scroll up, you can see in the live chat. Mahrez goes past Lewis Hall. Good save there that time by Kepa. Lewis Hall, you've got to stay alive, my man. You got to stay focused. That's twice now. Mahrez have just gone past him. I know it's not easy task. It's Riyad Mahrez, man. He's so experienced. He'll know exactly what to do against a young player. But Lewis Hall, this is your opportunity to step up. You need to show that you belong. This is how young players build up. So very important. Conor Gallagher, he's cornered. Let's see what he does, and he loses the ball. Got to find a way to somehow hold on to the ball, Conor Gallagher, and find a pass out of there, man. Rejo Park, 10 minutes in, and we haven't said Mount's name once. Wish Chuku started. Yeah, very well said. I don't even know if I've seen Mount touch the ball as yet. Gallagher, zero technique. Yeah. I mean, Sai, what do you think about Gallagher, bro? What's your honest opinion on Conor Gallagher?
Because I think Gallagher, I think he's getting this season ahead of the young centre mids that we already have, so that the fans can see that Gallagher isn't good enough, and we can get him out. So as if he gets out, I think Chukwuemeka would be the player replacing him, which I think the live chat and you agree that he is actually a better player than Gallagher, just not proved himself at the highest level.
Yeah. Conor Gallagher, I feel like he suits a certain style, which is maybe a counter-attacking style. That's why he worked for Crystal Palace. His ball playing ability, technical ability, just got to improve, man. If you're going to play for Chelsea, oh my God, City are in. Oh, days. Ooh.
Alaba got roasted, man.
Oh man, that was close. Yeah, Chalobah did get absolutely ripped apart. That defense just broke over, and Foden was toying with Chalobah, man. That's not cool. That is not cool.
No. That is Sergio Gomez, not Foden.
Oh, that was Sergio Gomez, not Foden?
No. Foden was in the box.
Oh, wow. Sergio Gomez playing with Chalaba. Nah, bro. Miss, can you give me info on who this Humphreys guy is? Look, I don't know too much about him. He's obviously an academy player. Sai tends to know a little bit more, but also hasn't watched too much of him. So, what do you got to say about Bashir Humphreys, man? What do you know? Let the live chat know.
Bashir Humphreys, I just saw photo today actually. He is an academy player who actually played with Jamal Musiala when he was in the Chelsea academy.
Wow.
So I people say he's actually a very good centre back. I've heard 2 to 3 times from Felix on his Twitter that he's actually a good player. So I think we have to give him time and just see how he does in the first team rather than just judging him now. I think he was
No,
the captain
100%.
too of the under 21, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a big jump from academy to real life football against Man City. Yeah, Kovacic good run, but gives the ball away. That was a pretty crazy sort of drive, and the way he gave the ball away. Kovacic dribble, gave it away. Is world class at that, I must say. Yeah, I've seen Kovacic do that, and it kind of, as much as I love his dribbles, but sometimes he just dribbles into just nothingness. Um, so far, it's all been Man City, man. I don't think we've really had any control of this match at all, which is sad to see. I thought maybe we can carry on from the performance that we had a few days ago. Um, Obviously, changed team, but you'd probably say there are some players that were part of the first team that are playing today. Um,
I mean, the team is quite heavily rotated compared to the Man City team. So I didn't expect too much, but at least I expected us to have a bit of the ball since we actually
but
have Jorginho and Kovacic playing in the midfield.
Yeah, but would you say, Sai, that a lot of people probably wanted Lewis Hall to play? A lot of people, um, you know, perhaps would have liked to see Havertz to be up front and Chalobah in the right back position. I mean, there are certain things that are still what the fans wanted. But maybe not Gallagher. Maybe, I suppose, not Gallagher. Maybe um, we would have liked to see Chukwuemeka, that's for sure. But yeah, as you said, the control should have been there with Jorginho and Kovacic, right? Oh, look at the one-touch passing
Yes.
that's gone on. Oh, fantastic! What one-touch passes? Brilliant way. And Mounts, come on, bro, don't slow things. Of course, Mason Mount slowing things down. Of course. Everything was going so beautifully and rapidly. One touch passes through the defense into midfield, and then boom, we broke through. And then Mount just thinks, let's just hold the ball, allow every Man City player to come back, and then he ends up passing it back. Oh man, he just destroyed that move. Destroyed that move.
Mount hasn't been in the game by the way. The guy, he's fluffing passes. He's not able to dribble. Let's see.
Chalobah, good defense there. That time against Sergio Gomez and Foden. Oh, that was such lovely play, man. That was so good. I'm just watching, like I'm going, what's going on? That's lovely. One touch passes, and then we find the gap, and then Mount thinks, I can't run, so I'll just hold the play up, allow everyone to just settle. Like, come on, man. Come on. That's when you need to find a good pass somehow, which he doesn't have. This is what I've been saying. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that.
His thoughts on Mount, just in case Liverpool come and put in a 80 million pound offer. Would you let him go? Would you keep him?
80 million is a lot of money, man. I mean, he would probably suit their style a lot more. He'll play in midfield. He'll play deeper. He's not going to play up front with Salah and Darwin Nunez and Luis Diaz and Gakpo and all that. So he'll play in the midfield. It'll suit his game a lot more. I want see Sai where Mount got that ball right at the end. He's the most advanced player. Why? Why is he the most advanced player for Chelsea Football Club? I like him to
Yeah,
be deeper.
as much as he's the most advanced player there, I would expect him to have a better first touch and a better decision making.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well said. Well said.
I mean, if that was Bashir Humphreys or a centre back there, then I would have said, okay, the guy is a centre back, at least you can let him go. But Mount, he's actually a centre mid who's known for his dribbling and his goal scoring. So I would actually expect him to just go score a goal.
Yeah. We get too excited when cover dribbles because it looks aesthetically pleasing, but we never analyze what he does after the dribble and Mount with the minerals deficiency. Look, I've been critical with cover as well in recent times, man. I love his dribbles, but the dribbles have got to materialize into something. It cannot just be dribble, 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 and then nothing. He's not going to be able to fool us like that. It's got to materialize into something. But at the same time as well, here comes Man City inside the box. Oh, good positioning that time from Kepa. Cole Palmer almost getting the first goal for Chelsea. But at least Kepa was well positioned to throw him off a little bit.
Trev,
Where's our
man.
defense, man? Defense was absolutely in tatters. One ball
Humphreys
over
was
the top.
pushing high, man.
Yeah. One ball over the top. And we were done. We were done. Oh, shot again from, I think, who's this? Cole Palmer again? Yeah. Um, where is Ishan? Ishan will be back. I think he just needed a bit of a break. He's doing something. He'll be back very, very soon. Bashir positioning. Look, I mean, what can I say? He's a academy player. Obviously, this sort of mistakes will happen. But we need to tighten things up. We need to tighten things up. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Because Mount plays for Mount, fans have gassed him up so much. He thinks the team revolves around him, overrated and selfish. I mean, look, I want him to develop his skill set a little bit more, man. First of all, I want him to play deeper. Lovely take from Havertz that time. Conor Gallagher, nice pass out wide to Chalobah. Conor Gallagher again. Let's see what he's capable of doing. Goes back. See why? Why do you, there was a forward pass available to Kai Havertz, Gallagher? I'm not saying you can't go back, but consistently going backwards and allowing Man City to settle down is just mad. It's absolutely mad. It really is mad. Long ball. Have it. Hey. Ziyech. What happened there? What happened there? You cannot tell me Ziyech just fell over. No replays either. Nothing. No replays, no VAR, no nothing. Let's just pretend that sequence of play never even happened. Let's just pretend that never happened.
War, man.
Nicely won back from Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher's playing really well in the last few minutes. Oh, once again, the final third pass to Kai Havertz wasn't on point, but that was a difficult one. Good cover defense from Koulibaly. Koulibaly's been very, very good defensively, I must admit, so far. Earlier on, 21 minutes gone. Koulibaly, well done. Bashir Humphreys. Chelsea slowly coming back into this game. This is good to see. Jorginho. Nice pass and Mount. Mount again, first time pass, hitting the man. Long ball. Let's have a look at this. Wasn't he tagged? Didn't Sergio Gomez just tag him on the back?
No. He didn't have contact.
Really? He just fell over. Did Ziyech just fall over?
No,
Man
it
City
didn't seem
again.
like they had a contact.
Yeah. Our midfield is looking very, very flimsy again, Sai Krishna.
Yeah. As expected, that was you put Mount and Gallagher there. You expect it to be a bit flimsy.
I would have started Zakaria. I don't know why we're not starting Zakaria, man. It's not like Zakaria has been playing a lot of football either. Like he should be, fit enough to play more. Free kick coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Riyad Mahrez about to take this.
Looks like it is 1-0 on your screen, eh?
Oh no. I wasn't even looking. Oh, don't tell me Riyad Mahrez is going to beat Kepa from so far out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my goodness me. What a hit. What a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. That was hit like a rocket, man. There's no chance. There is absolutely no chance. Why does this keep happening to us, man? Why? And Pep Guardiola is giving some more instructions to screw us. Pep saying, let's now try and absolutely screw them. Look at this hit from Mahrez. Oh my goodness me. Oh no, that's too good. That's too good. That's too good. That's literally too good.
I thought we were playing against Mahrez. How did Messi come into the match?
That is too good. Ladies and gentlemen, the pain has arrived again. And it's that man, Mahrez, once again, doing the trick.
Viali, man. I think
Bro.
we thought we would win the match for Viali. Ishan brought us right back to reality, did he?
But you know what, Sai? We were actually looking all right before the goal. Like the
Yeah.
goal out of nowhere. That free kick is out of nowhere. That was hit so sweetly. At least get an equalizer now, man. Come on. Kovacic out wide to Lewis Hall. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. This looks like a training session. What all right, Miz? What are you watching? I'm just trying to be hopeful, man. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm trying my best to back my team, man. I'm trying my best to back my team. Just before the goal, there was a moment we were all right. I feel like about 5 to 10 minutes. Not very long. 5 to 10 minutes, we were all right. 5 to 10 minutes. We keep taking L against City. What a banger, man. What an absolute banger from Mahrez, bro. Absolute banger.
I don't think Mendy would have saved that, by the way.
Nah, bro. That was right. That was on the corner. Like, that was an
literally
incredible
top
hit. That was an incredible hit.
Yeah. What's up with the live chat, by the way? Everybody is chanting Moses Caicedo.
Yeah, I don't really know why they're saying Moses Caicedo. Sai, I want to ask you, so far, after 26 minutes, what is it that you're...
Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry.
By the way, Ishan, you missed an absolute banger from Mahrez.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I was having dinner. Sorry for being late. But
that's
what
all right, bro.
a banger. That was top bins from Mahrez. You can't do anything about it.
You can't do anything about that. That's unstoppable. But I'm just sad that we can't get a break, Ishan, man. We can't get a break. Rejapak, thank you so much for the super chat. City don't need to be out of first gear to beat us. To be honest, this game, many people were saying in last game, the ball's getting scrambled around in Chelsea defensive box. Okay. In the last game, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Man City didn't get out of the second gear or this, that, the other." But I thought they were trying. Obviously, their tactics were wrong in the first half, but we were superior. I felt like we were better. But this game, I can clearly see they're not even trying. Man City's not even trying, to be honest. I'll go to Sai first, and then I'll go to Ishan. Sai, so far after 27 minutes, what do you like? What do you don't like? What would you change? Thoughts?
I think I don't know, miss. I think you just have to give them the time till half time, and then maybe just try and change the game through Supermake or someone because Mount has been awful.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Oh, no. They're checking something. Oh my God, we are done.
I think
We
so.
are
It's a
done.
pen. I think so. It's a pen.
Oh, we are done. We are done. They're
What is
checking
what is
something.
this guy playing? Is this guy playing some volleyball?
Why is Havertz trying to hand? Oh, you idiot!
Man,
I can't
this
take
guy
these
thinks he's
losses, bro.
Maradona, man.
I can't take. Why did you have to handball that, Havertz? You idiot!
That was so unnecessary. He was not even in the position to probably hit the ball into the goal.
My guy
Oh,
thinks he's
it's done,
Maradona,
bro.
man.
It's finished, man. It's finished, bro. It's a penalty, obviously. Oh. What was there a need? Was there a need to put your hand up like that? We're gonna get battered 6-0, aren't we? We're gonna get ripped apart now. I feel sick, man. I honestly thought we have a chance. We're gonna do something. I feel sick, man. Kepa trying to do the Martinez trick, bro. Kepa trying to do Martinez. I'm so angry, bro.
He almost got it. He almost had it.
Alvarez about to take this. The lads have already seen it. I'm about to see the nightmare. Oh, he almost saved it too. He went the right way. Oh, stuff this, man.
Oh,
Capitulating right in front of our eyes, man. What was Havertz thinking, lads? Ishan, what's going on, bro? What? This is too much, man. This is too much pain. Way too much pain now.
Kepa almost saved it that though. Almost saved it, but yeah, regardless, that was unnecessary to be very honest. I mean, the first goal we couldn't do much. That was a banger by Riyad Mahrez, but this was really unnecessary. I mean, now out of nowhere, I mean, City have scored 2 goals where they did absolutely nothing.
They've done nothing, Ishan.
They've done nothing, and
We've
they're
just
still
we've
ahead.
just handed them the game. Look, okay, the free kick can't do anything about it, but what was Kai Havertz thinking there, man? Far out. Rejo Park, thanks so much for the super chat. Thanks, generational talent Kai per Johnny Minerals. Means we get what we deserve. This not nice, bro. This is not nice. This is not nice. The lineup, I didn't even like the lineup, man. I just don't like the setup. Why are we going with this setup? Fulham game is still quite a few more days away. It's in Thursday.
Havertz, man. This guy thinks Hand of God can be recreated again. But we have VAR, man.
Bro, hand of God, do it on the other side and score a goal. Don't do hand of God in our box.
I mean, Chelsea players.
Man is
I
doing
can't expect
hand of God in our goal just because the goal on the other
So,
side is so difficult to score.
he's doing it in he's doing hand of evil, bro. And look at this, bro. Everything is so open. This is too easy, man. Oh, thank you, Mount. You touched the ball and you actually intercepted something. Let's see. Hakim Ziyech. Conor Gallagher. No one in the box, man. Havertz is hiding behind 3 players. And he wants to be a striker. I'm going to rip into every player now. I've lost my mind, man. I've lost my mind.
I think
I wanted to
Havertz
win
has
this
got
game.
to go in the summer, Mitch.
Look at him playing as a striker. He's hiding behind 3 defenders. Where's your movement? Where's your IQ as a striker? You want to play as a striker, you're gonna have to have better positioning, man. You don't know anything about playing as a striker. I don't know why Graham Potter keeps persisting playing Havertz as a striker. Why? This is a red flag on Graham Potter from the beginning. Red flag. Consistently using Havertz incorrectly.
You know the worst part is, Miss, I really don't get it now. Since we are
And then
two goals
Kovacic
down,
again, bro. Kovacic, bro. I'm sick and tired of him as well, man.
let alone 1 goal down. Yeah, now we are 2 goal down. Just look at the attitude, the way we're playing. Seems like we're so calm, relaxed. We're already. It's like we're 4-0 up.
No, Ishan. It seems like we want to get bashed 6-0. That's how we're playing. The players are like, come on. Screw us, bend us over. Do us from the back, do us from the side, put us on top, do us every way you like. Just bang us. Treat us nasty.
You know the worst part.
Havertz. Find a pass, mother. Oh my.
How on earth did he find a pass to Walker?
I can't believe he had 2 options to either find Mount or either find whoever was on the left side. I think it was Lewis Hall.
Yes.
He finds the defender.
Yeah, he's lost it now. Yeah, now he's awarded a penalty with his handball, and he's not been good.
Bro, someone give him a Man City jersey. He might as well just play for them.
Now, the surprising part would be Graham Potter doing nothing and playing this guy for 90 minutes. That's exactly what's going to happen.
I want 3 minimum substitutions at halftime. I want 3 substitutions. In fact, I want 3 substitutions right now. Bring in Datro Fofana, man. I just let's play him. He's at least a striker. Let's get him on. They're about to score again. Bring in Fofana, get rid of Havertz. Bring in Chukwuemeka, get rid of Mason Mount, and bring in Zakaria, get rid of Kovacic or Jorginho, whoever. Get rid of Jorginho. I haven't even seen what Jorginho has done so far in this match.
Oh, wow.
Has anyone seen what Jorginho has done so far?
No. I've seen us.
Look, he's just lost the ball. He's just lost the ball.
I've not seen any of our players do anything much, let alone Jorginho.
Bro, we're going to get ripped up by Fulham. You know that. Boys, we're going to get ripped up by Fulham. I know Fulham doesn't have Mitrovic, but they play some really good football. We're going to get ripped up by Fulham as well.
Man, I don't want to go back and let Williams score 2 goals on us.
This is disgusting performance, man. Man City are 2-0 up and they're not even trying. By the way, that wasn't foul. Koulibaly barely even did anything. Oh, Mahrez again, man. Oh my God. It's going to be another goal, isn't it? Mahrez again. Mahrez, he loves Chelsea. He loves Kepa. He loves them. He loves Chelsea. He loves Kepa. He loves this combination. It's his favorite combination.
Oh, there you go.
Might as well have dinner, man. What the?
I had it. I did not delay it. I knew this. I knew what was going to happen.
Do you know how difficult it is, boys? Like to wake up at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Do 1 hour stream before the watch along, and then go through this painful watch along. I'm killing my sleep. I've got work later on. I'm gonna work like a zombie. My manager's gonna be angry.
On top of that, the reviews and all the streams.
The worst thing is the start of the week is.
And it's the start of the week, Monday. Thank you, Chelsea Football Club. Thank you so much for giving me the pleasure, the start of the week like this. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is what I said, boys, off the back of that match that we had previously, that when you perform the way you did the last match, I don't want to see another rubbish performance after that. Because you've shown me you can play well. And then you come here and you self-capitulate. You self-capitulate. Okay, the Mahrez goal, you can't do anything about. No problems. I wasn't extremely unhappy after that. You can't do anything about that. But you show commitment and fight to come back. And then Kai Havertz. I don't know what you're thinking, man. Why are you trying to handball like that? Why are you trying to handball like that, man? Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Means you're still sleeping. This is your nightmare. My days. My days. My days. My days. Kyle Walker pumps it out wide to Sergio Gomez. Sergio Gomez beating everyone. Beating everyone. Look at this. One touch play. One touch play from Man City. Rodri with the ball out wide. Mahrez inside the box against Lewis Hall. Easy. It's all too easy. Excellent goal, Man City. Excellent goal. Foden 3-0. Come on, I'm cheering you on. Man City, I need 6. I want 6. I'm gonna cheer Man City on. Well done, City. That's beautiful football. Wow, excellent, lovely, Ishan. How good was that, bro? That was fantastic to watch. That was excellent.
Can we just end the stream or something?
Bro, I want to see 6. I want us to get pumped. I want us to get hammered. We deserve, because the way we are playing, we are rubbish. Who's this guy? Was that Sergio Gomez that was toying with us over there?
Yeah.
Bro, Sai, you said Sergio Gomez is not a good player. What's going on, bro? Why'd you lie to me?
Bro, Pep wasn't playing him until he deployed him onto us, miss.
Bro, this
The
guy...
guy wanted Kukureya. Till now, he did not play.
This guy looks like an amazing player, bro. Look at the way City... Oh, my God,
How
boys.
on earth did they get a bargain? 60 million on Kukureya, and this guy is...
This is what Pep likes.
Excellent.
Good combination play.
Look at the way, boys, they opened us up. Look how happy Pep is. Pep's got a heart on. Pep's going to go at halftime and he's going to absolutely jerk off and he's going to relieve himself because he's seen such good football. He's so excited. I mean, look at this. Look at the way that they've moved the ball around, man. This is disgusting, bro. Wow.
I think so. According to Pep Guardiola, this is their first goal. Because this is what they curated.
Yeah. Yep.
You see the difference in mentality, man. That's what I'm trying to say here.
And you'll see Man City are not happy. They're going to go for the juggernaut. They want 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it today.
The young players are thinking, why did I come into this now? They focus the screen on Fofana and the guy doesn't look happy.
Welcome to Chelsea Football Club, Fofana. Welcome to Chelsea Football Club. Welcome to Chelsea Football Club. Ishan, what do you say about that one-touch football that City just did there to open us up for that third goal?
Wow, that was some professional Man City goal, isn't it? Beautiful looking, beautiful cut passes, one-touch pass. They exactly know where the player is. They exactly know the next move before making one move. They are 3 moves ahead. Classic Man City goal.
So true, bro. They're 3 moves ahead, bro. They are 3 moves ahead. We're trying to catch up. We're like, stop. You're 2-3 steps ahead. We can't keep up with you.
Yeah.
We cannot keep up with you. I have to say, I'm disappointed with Lewis Hall as well, boys. Sai, he's getting ripped apart on that left side by Riyad Mahrez. He's getting torn apart.
I think it was too much, Miz.
It's too much. It is too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It is too much.
The guy is a kid. He's almost 18, I think. I don't think...
Yeah. I know. But I'm just saying that he's getting ripped apart. I get it. He's a kid. I understand. But he's getting ripped apart. Every one of these players are getting ripped apart.
The kids.
Yeah.
Can't even blame the kids.
Ziyech, and he's running into no one. Well done, Ziyech.
Oh, man.
Cover to Mount. What's Mount going to do? Passes it to Ziyech. It's just too much, bro. City are too quick to everything. City winning everything. City are energetic. They're too quick. They've got the physicality. We might as well just not show up in this particular game, man. We might as well not show up.
I'm having my dinner now. What the hell is? I can't be dealing with this now.
Have some food,
Please
bro.
help
Have
me.
some food. Have some food.
Of course, Sai, you're not gonna wait for dinner to watch this.
Yeah.
Uh,
Easy money sniper. You're so negative. Why are you not blindly following a manager that has never won anything? You aren't a real Chelsea fan. Back your manager. Oh, I know, bro. I know. President Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. Where are the Mount and Havertz defenders now? How about all the time when people bash me? Every time I say anything about Mount or Havertz, and I've always been critical and I've constructively, pointed out where their lackings are. I get so much slander. I get so much hate. Ishan,
Yeah,
what's Mason Mount done in this game? He's not even. I don't even think he's done anything fruitful. I don't think he's done anything in this match so far in this
I
half.
don't know. Apart from watching the ball, I don't think so. He's done much. Uh, he's just been a spectator, man, and not just him. I mean, none of us has performed well. I mean, none of our players has performed really well. I mean, and especially Mason Mount and Kai Havertz, they're having an awful game. Mason Mount is just anonymous. And you'd remember I had pointed Mason Mount before the start of the game. I said that he just returning from injury probably might not be the best of the decisions to play Mason Mount. Probably you could have played a Chukwemeka or a Hutchinson, who's a bit more. They have the momentum from the past few games. So I thought playing Mason Mount in the first place was, starting Mason Mount uh, was a bit of a shaky decision. But yeah,
I'm
I would be
disappointed
very
with
mad,
Potter
miss, if
as
I
well.
see these two players coming out of the dugout again after the halftime. I'll be very mad, especially Havertz. He shouldn't be
No, you're
starting
right.
against Vietnam.
You're right, bro. Honestly, Ishan, I'm very disappointed with Graham Potter as well, man. I mean, this is how the lads have come out. This is how the lads have come out off the back of that. And Graham Potter himself said it was a good match against City the last game. It was a good reference point. We can maybe work from here. Um, I'm very disappointed that this is how the team has come out, and I'm also disappointed with the lineup how he had. And look how open again. Look at this. Look at this. Look
We
at
are
this.
getting carved open.
Look at this. Look
We
how
are
open we are.
getting.
We
Oh
are. Look
my
how open. Look
days.
at this. Score, score. Oh my god.
Oh, we are getting carved open. These players are not even running. Oh my
Chelsea fans had
days.
enough, eh? They're leaving the ground. Nizar Kansala is reported.
Wow, seriously?
Oh my god, Jorginho, bro. Enough's enough, man. I think I'm sorry. This guy, I don't know whether the contract situation is bothering him and whatnot. Um, we need see, boys. It's been 1 week has gone by in January, and all we have done is Badiashile and David Datra Fofana and Andre Santos. I have to I have to say, where's our owners in regards to new players, man? Where's our midfielder? Get Enzo Fernandez, man. Please. Can we get Enzo Fernandez? Can we not
Might
beat
as well
around the bush?
pay the money at this point.
Pay the money, man. Pay the banchot the money, please. President
Yeah,
Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. We played better without Mount and Georgie. Moses
also, Miss, I believe a
Caicedo.
statement needs to be made by Graham Potter. I mean, he should show his prowess. Uh, just the way Arteta, the way he treated Aubameyang back in the time, he showed that he's the main man out there, in the dressing room, and he's there to take all the big decisions. Similarly, Graham Potter has to do one of those things. It's you can't come to Chelsea Football Club and be a good guy manager. You can't come to Chelsea Football Club and be a front bencher. You have to have that X factor. You have to have that bad boyness inside you, to manage this club. Because you can't help. The players are all of big egos. It's you
But you
can't.
know what, Ishan, most importantly, make us difficult to beat. You have to make us more resolute. You
Yeah,
have to make our
100.
defense and midfield more resolute. We are opening our legs wide open and asking them put it in deep.
No, 100%, man. There has to be. Oh, mate. I don't know. We probably need a season off to get curated. It seems like.
Uh,
Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Disgusting football week, manager. We are done. I mean, I have to say, man, like We're just watching, bro. We're just watching at the moment. We're just watching. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Guys, you can't teach pride and heart, man. You can't teach pride and heart. Sai, surely we have to make some changes at halftime. Surely.
Nah, miss.
It's halftime, by the
thing
way,
is-
ladies and gentlemen.
I just wanted to go on Twitter see what is happening. I've just seen Aston Villa is trying to sign Harry Maguire. So even Tyrone Mings and Harry Maguire, that is going to be funny, man. At least someone is going to suffer more than us. I'm happy. There is nothing. There is nothing we can do, eh? There is nothing we can do. Just sit.
Ladies and
suffer.
gentlemen, 3-0 at halftime in a match where I wanted Chelsea to win. 3-0.
You were delusional, miss. You were delusional.
I was hopeful, man. I mean, I can't believe I'm going into every match of these Chelsea matches recently and I'm expecting a loss. This is not fair as a fan, man. Why am I expecting losses? This is so crazy. Give us something to cheer, man. Give us something to be, hopeful about. I honestly thought off the back of that match against City the last time around, okay, maybe now the players can wake up. This is so mad. Oh man, Sai, you really, Shubra, you really should not have shared that with me, man. Shubra just shared the clip of Kai Havertz when he had that ball. He could have found a pass towards Mount, or he could have found a pass towards Lewis Hall, and he found a pass towards Carl Walker. Well done.
Ishan, you know what the funny thing is? Miz wanted a tribute for Gianluca Vialli. The guy must be crying out in his grave right now.
Bro, shame on these players, bro. Shame and you bloody band shorts, bro. Mother shorts, all of these guys. No passion, no desire. Give the man... Play with some heart, bro. These guys are the worst, bro. They're the worst.
3-0 halftime.
The tribute they give is 3-0 at halftime. 3-0 at halftime is the tribute. Well done.
All right, miss. No. I don't know. I should be asking this question at the end of the game because I know what the result is going to be. But still, just because we know what the result is going to be, I'm just going to ask this question regardless. Yeah. Just imagine, yeah, and there's no point of discussing this half, miss. It was absolute crap. You can't be discussing this half, right? What I want to ask you is, miss, you are, just imagine you're Todd Bowley, yeah, for one day, and you got to improve the situation. What do you have to do? What are you going to do?
I have to get a midfielder. I think Jorginho, he seems lost, and let's be honest, man. Even Kovacic, with all his dribbles. The dribbles are going nowhere. They're just dribbling. They're dribbling like, when you have saliva dribbling off your face, it's just dribbling down. It's going nowhere, okay? So I need something different. I need a midfielder that is actually going to impose themselves in midfield and actually going to control the game and actually going to give us some attacking impetus, okay? So I need a new midfielder. This is why I got excited with Enzo Fernandez. And if it's not Enzo Fernandez, bloody hell, let's get someone else. Let's get in McAllister. Look at the way McAllister just carved up in the FA Cup, that backheel goal that he scored. Give me someone, give me ballers, man. Get rid of all of these players that N'Golo Kante, we want to give him a contract extension. As I said, it only makes sense if you want to give a contract extension to N'Golo Kante if you bring in some more new players in. Please, I would fix the midfield. Then I would get ourselves a right back. Chalobah is getting destroyed by Sergio Gomez. Forget about João Cancelo. Chalobah is getting destroyed by Sergio Gomez. I know a lot of us wanted to see Chalobah in the right back just to see what's going on. Maybe I don't want to see anymore. Maybe Azpilicueta is probably the better option. Maybe Chalobah just deserves to be a CB. Maybe it's not. Maybe everyone's not capable just because they have pace and power. That doesn't necessarily mean they can play as a right back. It's a mistake on us. It's a mistake on us, and I'm to blame as well. Much like all of the other people that have asked for Chalobah to be the right back. I'm sorry. I put my hand up. Very, very bad thinking. Should never have thought this. We need a right back.
At least Aspi has experience.
At least Aspi has experience as defending. Yeah, he gasses out after 15 minutes, and the remaining 75 minutes he's tired already. But at least the 15 minutes he can give a solid 15. I need solid 15. Can I get solid? Can I get a solid 15?
We are in the mud.
Can I get a solid
God save
15
us.
minutes? Give me 15
Oh.
minutes, man. 15 minutes, please.
God, listen, see what you've done. Man's asking for Aspilicueta for 15 minutes.
Give me
We are
15
playing
minutes
that
of
bad.
solid performance on that right side. That's all I ask for. I'll put my hand.
We're playing this bad, man. Oh my
मैं बिनती
days.
करता हूँ, please. Give me 15 minutes. Give me
Oh my
15.
days. We are that bad.
Cameron, thank you so much for the super chat. Focus on the Champions League. Focus on the Champions League, bro. Shame on you. Go out there, wash your mouth. Wash your mouth. Focus on the Champions League. Focus on Fulham if we can beat them. We are playing Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. We are not playing, some Sydney FC or Melbourne Victory, like local team from Australia. We're playing Borussia Dortmund. Do you know who Borussia Dortmund has? Jude Bellingham, Marco Reus, and many other players that are very, very good over there.
Torgan Hazard. Isn't Torgan
Torgan
Hazard?
Hazard. Dortmund was in Man City's group. Did Dortmund have a draw against Man City in the Champions League? I think they might have had a draw. I don't know.
Dortmund played Man City.
All players should be back
I don't
fit.
think
Meantime, yeah, go on, bro. Sorry.
I don't think Dortmund is going to be that hard of a thing because Dortmund hasn't been good this season too.
Bro,
They're sixth in the Bundesliga, by the way.
Let us just show us some form first. I don't want to jump the gun and say that we're going to be able to beat Dortmund. Like seriously, I
would rather have hope in the Champions League than in the Premier League at this point.
I'm just so upset, man. I'm just so upset. All players should be back fit. Meantime, I hope they get Marcus Thuram. Even if we get Marcus Thuram, you think Mason Mount is gonna be producing key passes to Marcus Thuram? Who's gonna produce the passes to Marcus Thuram? This is why we need a midfielder. 58 go J58. Thank you so much for the super chat. This is why London is red and Manchester is blue. Get out of here, bro. Thank you for the super chat, but get out of here.
You think Havertz ain't creating for Thuram is? Have you seen the pass?
Yeah, Havertz will be creating for the opposition. That's what he does. All he does is creates for them. I can't believe he missed that pass, man. Bertram, thank you so much for the super chat. We can say whatever we want about structure, but without a PNP DM, we can't fare. We have the goal not to pay up for Enzo. Idiots. Absolutely idiots. Ishan, what do you got to say about that half, bro?
You know what the dragging part is? Man City did not even try 100%. Man City even did not press the accelerator. Do you know what I mean? It was just happy go day, roam at the fair, walk in the garden. It was just one of those games for Man City, and one a beautiful cracker by Riyad Mahrez. I think so. Nothing could have been done there. It's one of them, individual brilliance that wins you the game. This free kick was one of them. You couldn't do much. All right, fine. That wasn't my problem. My problem was once you get 1-0 down, how do you react? We did nothing. It's like we don't want to play, and it's not just this game, but every single game. I just don't understand that. I mean, it's a normal instinct of a football team. Whenever you're down, whenever you're you're drawing, or you need to score, you need to come back in the game. You need to press hard. Do you know what I mean? You need to give your 100%, and not just back pass, side pass. Just be lethargic on the pitch. I just don't understand that. That's one of the worst thing that I've seen in our team. In the recent past days, there's no heart. I don't see any heart.
Yeah, right. No heart, no desire, no lungs, no liver, no organs. We have no organs. We have no organs, bro. We have no organs. Arash, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter is an absolute bum manager. We had TT. Some people are saying Matisse is playing FIFA. Matisse is apparently playing FIFA. Is he playing FIFA? Someone contact Matisse, bro. Someone contact Matisse. Let me see if I can contact Matisse. Let me see if I can contact Matisse. Let me try and present that with audio.
It just might help us and take Rice for 40 to 60. Lord Jesus, Lord.
What's
Lord
Matisse
Jesus.
saying?
When we have to start cheering for West Ham to be relegated so we can get Rice on the cheap, that's when you know things are going left. That is when you know things are going
Let
very,
me see if I
very
can
left.
call Matisse.
This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. Yeah, don't worry, man. We got the second leg. We got the home tie, man. We got the home game in the FA Cup, the second leg of the FA Cup.
Matisse,
Second
pick
leg of
up,
this
bro.
fixture, man. We're gonna get them at the bridge.
Matisse, pick up your
We're
phone.
gonna get them at the bridge, man.
Someone told
They don't know
Matisse to
what's
pick up
coming.
his phone. Pick up your phone, Matisse.
Bro, this is why I don't listen to TV
Pick up
anymore.
phone.
ESPN are probably roasting the shit out of us. BBC
Matisse.
Sport were going through all of our signings with the 500 million spent. Sky Sports were talking about the stats. Last match.
A lot of, I can see people saying,
God forbid what
pick
match
up.
of the day will do.
Miz is calling you, pick up. Pick up your phone, Matisse, bro. Pick up your phone.
I don't know what to say.
Matisse, pick up your phone.
We now focus on the Champions League. Listen,
Miss,
the way... Who's this?
Miss, thank you.
Matisse, I'm watching you, bro. I'm watching you on my live stream.
Bird, this is.
Some people are saying to me, you're playing FIFA. Some people are saying you're playing FIFA.
I had no choice. Bro, I had no choice because at halftime I usually have things to say, analysis, substitutions that we can make in the second half. Bro, what can we do to change this? Bro, we're 3-0 down, bro. We're getting destroyed. I was like, I'm just gonna just roll up on FIFA and go and slap up the team.
Bro, Man City are not even trying, Matisse. Man City are not. They're just. You know what? It's literally Man City. Just we got our legs wide open, and Man City's putting it in deep. They're going deep in this one, and we're just enjoying it. Oh, big time, triplets, quadruplets, and septuplets, and all of that. I'm here though. I'm here. I'm actually cheering on Man City now. I want six. I'm cheering every Man City goal. I want 6, bro. I want 7. I'm watching them. I'm getting excited. The way they're playing, man, it's lovely, bro. I'm enjoying them. I have to enjoy them instead.
Bro, their third goal was incredible.
Bro, did you see?
I stood up and applauded them.
Did you see Sergio Gomez? I was telling the live chat. I was saying to the live chat, talk to me about Sergio Gomez. And they're like, look, he's not that good, this, that, the other. This brother's killing us on the left side. He's absolutely ripping us.
Before this game, Man City fans were like, oh, we're not really sure about Mahrez, maybe we shouldn't play him. And he scored a free kick.
Bro, what a banger. What a banger of a free kick as well.
Oh, my goodness.
Bro, what about Mason Mount, bro? He's been our best player, don't you think? Lovely performance from him, bro.
Bro, listen.
Is he playing? Is he playing, bro?
Everybody's being generational.
Did you see Kai Havertz's pass? That chance that he had the opportunity to put someone through, and then Kyle Walker intercepts it. That was wonderful to watch, bro. I left the stream.
The handball was a particular favorite of mine. The handball.
Yes. Some people were saying hand of God, and I was like, well, hand of God was actually on the other end where Maradona was trying to score a goal, not give away a penalty. Like this is hand of evil. This is hand of evil, man. This is not hand of God. Hand of the devil.
This is the hand of the devil.
What about?
They're saying in the chat that I'm gonna have to leave the Big Six.
Matisse, you may need to start creating the bottom 6 now, bro. A new show, bottom 6, where maybe you can bring in Wolves, maybe you can bring in Southampton. It might be a good show, bro. It might be a good show.
You know what I was just thinking just before you called, right? Everybody's talking about potentially, keeping Carney for the Premier League and whatnot. For me, this is a huge game. If we don't win this game, we're out of this competition.
Bro,
so the Premier League's already finished, basically. So
bro,
it's almost finished.
I said in my preview, I want to win this. I'm sick and tired of losing against Man City, and I want Potter to start winning one of these games against Man City. This is the 3rd time he's playing them. Win the bloody match, man. Please win the match.
And then, Champions League, we're finished.
Bro, you think Dortmund's just gonna say come and enjoy? Like they're gonna ruin us, bro. They got Bellingham, they've got Marco Reus, they've got some quality players over there, bro. They're gonna ruin us.
Guerrero still there?
Guerrero as well. Has the second half started, bro? Has second half started?
All right, I'll let you go, bro.
I'll let you go as well, man. I'll catch you later,
We
bro.
go again in the Champions League.
Let's go, bro. Maybe a comeback 4-3. We got this, yeah. See how far. Oh, boys.
There's some light at the end of the tunnel.
Have we made some changes?
Fofana- Yeah.
Have we made some
Fofana
changes?
Is on, Zakaria is on, and Badiashile is on.
Who's off? Who's off?
I think Havertz is off.
Thank
I can
God.
see Kovacic is off. I can see Kovacic is off.
Thank God.
Havertz is off.
Mason Mount, is he still on?
Havertz is
Yeah.
off. Fofana is in and Havertz is off.
Who gives the right to keep Mason Mount on? What has he done? I don't know. Let's see.
Miss one player
Second
that we
half.
didn't talk about in the last half was
There you go.
Gallagher.
Second half started. Yeah, go
I
on.
forgot he
Si.
was playing. I forgot Gallagher was playing, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot Gallagher was playing. I forgot Mount was playing. I forgot anyone. Jorginho as well. Jorginho has been rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. Kovacic has been. They've all been rubbish. All been rubbish. Regio Park, thanks so much for the super chat. Miss, can you please call Johnny Minerals, man? I ain't calling that guy, bro. That guy's mad. That guy's mad. I'm not calling no madman.
The guy would have said that Havertz played that KDB pass.
Yeah. Once again, Regio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Only cup we're lifting this season is the tea cup. Himanshu is saying, Miz, you missed my super chat. Sorry, man. So many must have come through. Please let me know if I've missed your super chat. Ishan, help me out as well, bro. Like if I've missed
course.
any.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, Himanshu. Thank you, man. It's either Moyes or Arteta. Where are you leaning? It's either Moyes or Arteta. Where are you leaning?
Oh,
Moyes
he
at
says that
Manchester
according
United.
to the situation, either Graham Potter ends up to be Moyes or Arteta.
Boys, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Sai, I'll go to you first. How you feeling, bro?
Only thing I'm feeling now is hungry. Miss. I'll just complete it.
Man's hungry. Well, what? You're hungry for more goals? You want us to get pumped even more?
Miss, I can't take it. 3-0
Can't take it, man can't take it. This is too funny, Sean. Man's desperate. Man's like, I can't take it.
I know that this was so innocent from Sai.
This is so innocent from Sai.
only thing
Literally
that I'm
had the
feeling
baby
is-
face and he's like, I can't take it, man. I cannot take it.
Man said the only thing he's feeling is hungry.
Oh, this is too much, bro. ITSDM, thank you so much for the super chat. I like the idea of bottom six show. We might start that. We might have to start that. It's a serious conversation now at this stage. So, okay, who's come through? Can someone tell me what's going on? Because I've lost track of everything that's happening. Kai Havertz is gone. Matija Kovacic is gone. They have disappeared, disintegrated into the thin air. David Dutro Fofana is on and Denis Zakaria is on. Okay. Let's see what we are capable of doing. I'm interested to see what Fofana can do for us. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What do we? I mean, look, I don't think there's going to be a comeback, boys. Ishan, I know you were expecting a loss anyway.
I'm not surprised.
Is it just water off the duck's back on this one? Look at Mount, like doing this. Mount, put your hand down, bro. Put your hand down. He's trying to do some tactical moves. Just concentrate, all right? Don't try to be some maestro. He's trying to be maestro. Stop it.
This is getting funny now. This is getting funny. This now, this has gone above frustration. You know, it's just one of them games where you know it's done. You can't do a thing.
Ishan, I was going to ask you, What now, bro? I mean, where do we go from here, bro? What's going on?
I don't know, Miss. Can we just sim to the end of the season, like end the season? We have that option, right, in FIFA. Can we do that here, and then probably start the
Man
fresh from the
said that
next season?
option in FIFA comeback.
Oh, mate. I mean, it's difficult, Miss, isn't it? I mean, this is the exact situation where Arteta was and David Moyes was, and I think so. Catering back to Himanshu's super chat, he's right. Either it's going to be one of the two situations, either we will be very patient, which is very difficult with this Chelsea fan base, who has always been very much addictive to winning, uh, and very rightly so, and also with the impatient mentality by Abramovich, I'd like to say we've been, very impulsive with our manager sacking. Uh, it's going to be a hell of a task to be so patient, man. Um, to with Graham Potter, I think so. You'd remember, uh, we had a Brighton fan on your channel, right? When Graham Potter was being signed, I don't
No,
remember the
it
name.
was Matisse. It was Matisse.
Matisse's channel. Oh, maybe, yeah, I got confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember him saying that the initial months are going to be very, very difficult, and he had predicted that he can't expect, and he does not expect us Chelsea fans to be very patient with Graham Potter. He's someone who is a slow learner at the beginning, and it takes a lot of time for him to, get into the pace, get into the momentum, especially
But
with this big
but you know
ego
what,
players.
Ishan? I don't know. I don't know if we can wait the
That's the
way
point, isn't it, Miz?
Brighton has waited. Like I'm
Exactly,
happy
that's the
to
point.
I'm happy to wait for a little bit, but Brighton waited for nearly two seasons, and the third
Yeah, yeah,
season they
yeah.
started playing.
100.
I don't know if we can do this, bro.
That's
This is
that's the
Chelsea
point,
Football
isn't it,
Club.
Miz? Yeah, that's the exact point, isn't it, Miz? I mean, this is Chelsea Football Club. We can't afford to wait 2 seasons like Brighton, 3 seasons like Arsenal, ending eighth couple of
No,
times and fifth
no, no, no,
once.
no,
We can't
no.
afford to do that. So that was the question. If Graham Potter is the right man, because there are big egos in the team, which is difficult to manage whatsoever.
Ishan,
You know,
look at Eddie Howe in Newcastle. He turned that team around in 12 months, man. In 12 months. You know, Ishan, in 2020 December, sorry, 2021 December,
yeah.
Newcastle were smack bottom.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in
Oh, we were
2022,
talking about them getting relegated. Remember?
exactly. And then in 2022 December, Newcastle were third.
Hmm. Yeah,
Are you telling me, yes, obviously Newcastle did some really good business in January, but are you telling me their team, a team that was in relegation,
yeah.
like improved so much and we can't?
It's mad, isn't it? But Miz, now you know what the funny part is. Looking at Eddie Howe, the way he's managed Newcastle. Oh, he's a brilliant manager. Yes, 100%. But would you take Eddie Howe, and can you vouch on the fact that he'll be successful at Chelsea? Absolutely not. Eddie Howe to Newcastle is exactly what Graham Potter was to Brighton. That's what I believe. Chelsea,
Mm,
having its own stature, needs to have that stature of manager as well. That's what I believe. Uh, but if it's, I don't know, man. It's such a tricky situation in it. I some part of me says that he should be given time, but another part of me says that how much time is that time? You know what I mean? How much time? I mean,
yeah.
we surely, as a fan base, as an institution, we can't see our team to be finishing around 10th. No ways. That's acceptable by any means. Do you know what I mean? So how much time is that's the question. That's the very question we'll have to see.
That is the very big question. Bill Silver is saying, I just think that going back or looking for solutions when you take a hasty and totally wrong attitude is not wrong. I don't really understand. What does she mean?
I just think that going back or looking for solutions when you take a hasty and totally wrong attitude is
I don't really
What
understand what she
happened?
means.
Did something happen with Thiago Silva or something?
I
Any
don't really
altercation?
understand. Can someone tell me what that means? I don't really even understand what that means.
Miss, to me that felt like trust the process, miss. That was literally a total big way of saying trust the process. Maybe
Yeah.
people were saying bring back Tuchel all the time. So she said, we have moved on. Let's not go back to the same guy again.
Apparently, Frank Leboeuf is saying something very interesting. Let's have a. I'm not even watching the match, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can. It's up to you. If you want to leave the stream, you can leave the stream. I'm not even watching the. I mean, I've got the match on, but I'm not really bothered anymore. I'm just interested as to what's going on in social media. Let's see.
I think so. I think so. Everybody has been fed up with this match, because I think we can continue well.
Let's see what Frank Leboeuf is saying.
They're shameful. They do nothing. I don't know what Kai Havertz is doing. Yeah, he's going to be in the record because he scored the goal in the Champions League final. But what else? Please, Mr. Havertz, what else? Mason, yes, I love you, Mason, you're a guy from the club. But come on, you have to do something. And I'm not even talking about Jorginho. I don't know what Jorginho is doing on the field still, you know. I'm very upset with what I see. They're shameful. They do nothing. I don't know what Kai Havertz is doing. Yeah, he's going to be in the record because he scored the goal in the
They're shameful. They're shameful. He absolutely ripped apart Mount and Havertz and Jorginho. Absolutely ripped them apart. Absolutely ripped them apart. They do nothing. They do nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know. What hope do we have against Fulham, man? Fulham look like more of a team, man. Fulham look more of a team. Rishabi saying, big up Miz and panel. I don't think players are playing for Potter. There are two solutions now. Remove senior pro, Tuchel players. Second solution, bring back Tuchel. The second solution is definitely not happening. Tuchel's not coming back. These owners are not bringing Tuchel back. I have said many times, Graham Potter needs to weed out the players that don't want to play for him and play the players that want to play for him, and bring in some players immediately. I don't know what all of these people that we hired off field were doing during the World Cup. How we don't have at least a midfielder in already is baffling. At least a right back in is baffling. We knew Reece James is not fit. We knew Reece James is injury prone. It's mad that we don't have a right back. We don't have a midfielder. 1 week is already down. We're into the second week. Datra Fofana with the ball now, trying to take Man City players on. I mean, I can't be critical about Datra Fofana, man. This is his first game. He's a youngster. What do we expect, man? But yeah, look, this is not a happy team. We know this is not a happy team. You know, when Aubameyang is dropped as well, I'm pretty sure some of these senior players, I've said it previously, you know, players like Mendy, players like, I know Mendy's not part of the team, but there's been articles, Mendy, Kovacic, these players, they're not happy that Thomas Tuchel left. They're not happy. So this is why Graham Potter needs to get rid of these players, man. I'm sorry to say, as much as I like them, but they need to get these players out and bring in players. We're in a mess. We are in a mess. And I'm scared. I'm very worried where Chelsea Football Club are going to end up going. We cannot be so far, like we're 10th and we're trying to be patient. Imagine when you're 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, how difficult it's going to be to stay patient at that time. How difficult it's going to be. Yes, not all of it is Graham Potter's fault, but today, Ishan, I have to say, why not use Zakaria, bro? Why not use Zakaria? Why not start with Chukwuemeka? I know Starlet said that maybe he's just, you know, managing his time, but maybe start him and then take him off at 50th minute, 60th minute.
Yeah.
I mean, why
That's
not
mad.
play with Aubameyang up front? Why not? Why persist with Havertz?
Yeah, no, miss, there are hundreds of things that we can bring out, but one thing which is very common, and probably grandpa should have picked this. When you have someone like a Mason Mount who's just come out of injury, why would you risk him or probably risk a low performance from him and probably bench someone like
Yeah.
a Chukwuemeka or Hutchinson who've
Yeah, it
been
makes
playing
zero sense. Yeah.
continuously. I mean, it does not make sense, Miz. I mean, that's one of the points. It did not make sense to me at all. You know what I mean? They should. Zakaria was playing so good. Why bench him? There's no point in benching Zakaria. He's been playing well. Uh, of course, not to the uh, extreme standards that we wish for, but at least he's been looking better out of all the midfielders that we have. Uh, Again, Jorginho, if Zakaria was playing today, Jorginho wouldn't have played. Probably there could have
Correct.
been something up there in the midfield that we could have done better. Playing Humphreys was a risk. Surely it was, because him playing his first game against Man City, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy, and it was never going to be easy. Uh, if he was playing in the right back, that would have uh, been a bit of a experiment. But him playing in the center back, getting exposed to all the Man City attack, that was a bit too much of an ask for him, I guess. And same goes with Lewis Hall. I think so. Lewis Hall is a wonderful player, played very well in the last few opportunities that he got as well. But then, man, I think so. It was way too much for him this game. And talking about just the attitude is so downgrading, isn't it, of our team? Look at that. We're
Bro.
3 0 down.
Look at us now. Even now, Ishan. Look at us, bro. We're not
Yeah,
even moving. We're not even
not
moving.
even moving.
It's a
So that
training session. It is a training session.
exactly right. We're 3 0 down, and it seems like the way we're playing just is hovering around, loitering around in our own half. Seems like we just don't want to play. Look at that. No sense of urgency. Nobody wants to run. Even if there's one player, there's only one player heading with the ball into the second half. I mean, this is a shambolic football.
It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. Dinesh, and thank you so much for the super chat. This is very bad news. Roman is not here to save us. And you know what the crazy thing is? Our owners are looking to buy more youngsters. Apparently, they're looking to buy more young players, those gems. Bro, I've said it, man. I've said it so many times in my live stream. You got to worry about now. Okay, it's good you're buying players for the future, but there will be no future. There will be no future if you don't look after the present. We didn't do enough in the summer window. We didn't do enough, and we done some stupid business, in my opinion. We should have aimed for other areas. We definitely, all of us asked for a right back, and I can't believe we didn't get another right back. We were asking for a midfielder, and we didn't get a midfielder. We were asking for another different style of a 1v1 attacker. We didn't get that. It's sad, man. It's sad. And those issues still remain. Dalapa, thank you so much for the super chat. No, it didn't take Eddie 1 year to turn Newcastle around. They were on the upward trajectory from the onset. Go back and check. What? No, it didn't take Eddie 1 year to turn Newcastle around. They were on the upward trajectory from the onset. Go back and check. I don't understand. Are you saying that they were before Eddie Howe, they were already looking to go forward? No, they were going to get relegated. Eddie Howe changed the things around. I don't know. I don't really understand what
They
you're
were
saying.
hovering around 17th, 18th, 16th.
Bro, no,
That
they were
was-
back. They were smack bang bottom. I'm pretty sure they were either 18th
Yeah,
or
yeah.
19th or 20th. They were smack bang in the bottom.
Of course. They were smack.
Um,
We were discussing, I remember this, we were discussing whether Newcastle would be relegated or not.
Exactly. I still thought Newcastle probably get relegated, even with Eddie Howe. Loamba, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz will run out of truth bombs at this point. I don't have anything else to say. I really don't. What more can I say? Roger Park, thank you so much for the super chat. CFC spent 350 million, Newcastle 136. Just saying. Yeah, it's just ridiculous way of spending money. As I said, like some of the transfers that we did last summer were not good enough. Really not good enough. Like, for example, I know some of you guys will disagree with this. I would not have gone for Wesley Fofana. Ishan knows I was consistently saying I would not have gone for Wesley Fofana. I would have persevered with Chalobah, and I would have spent that money on a midfielder. I thought a midfielder was far more important. I would have even maybe kept Ethan Ampadu as a backup for CB. Do you know what I mean? And if I knew that the owners didn't like Thomas Tuchel, then I would not have gone for Aubameyang. I would have gone for another, 1v1 winger. Splash the money there. But we went with Fofana. We went with Zakaria. Zakaria as well. I mean, who was thinking about? I mean, at least Zakaria now is worked out somewhat, but it seems like we didn't really do any thinking. Like we just impulsive. Like we just thought, okay, he's available, let's go for it. Datro Fofana is Omari Hutchinson on as well now? Yeah, Hakim Ziyech is off, ladies and gentlemen. Omari Hutchinson is on. Cesar Azpilicueta is on. Jorginho is off. I don't know. I think Graham Potter, he's got to take some blame as well, Ishan. I have to say, I think Graham Potter's got to take some blame.
He has to, miss. He has to. I know it's not been easy for him, looking at all the injury list as well. But nothing is improving. That's something which is depressing at the moment. Nothing is improving.
You know what's the sad part, Ishan? Off the back of playing fairly well against City just a few days ago, I thought maybe these players now, okay, we're going to concentrate. And this is what I was saying in my review, in my watch along, that I am happy, but I want to see consistency from here on in. I want to see consistency. And it's so disheartening. Off the back of that match, we then produced this match where Man City, like at least last game, we made them work hard. This game, they're literally toying with us, bro. They're toying with us. It's sad to see, bro. It really is sad to see.
It's one of them games where Man City plays like a relegation sided team, and they're just toying around, playing, dilly dallying around, beating on the bush. It's just
Look
fun
at
days
them.
for
Look at
them.
them, Isha. Look at them. Look how they're
Yeah,
just moving the ball around, bro. So easy. So easy. No pressure.
so easy.
No nothing.
And the game is just done. 3-0. Forget about 3-0. Even 1-0 down, I don't expect our team to come back. I've
Yeah.
never seen that. Not seen that comeback mentality from us, at least under Graham Potter. So, I even a 1-0 was enough for them. 3-0 is just a shut shop. We must. In fact, we should forfeit and then save all the energies.
We're going to go away to Fulham on Thursday. That's not going to be easy, Fulham. I mean, Sai, I don't know how much Fulham you've been watching. I've been trying to catch a little bit of Fulham matches here and there. They play some good football, man. I don't know Mitrovic, but I don't think that should matter too much to them. They play some really good football. Palinha, Pereira, Willian is still play. Willian is he would still start for Chelsea Football Club. He really would. Willian, even till now, he would start for Chelsea Football Club. Do you know how mad that is, Si?
Yeah. There are stats going around that Willian has better creativity than most of our players. Mental. The worst thing is people always argue with Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans. Yeah, I agree, but they always say London, we are the best club in London. We are the best club in London. We are not even the best club in West London right now. Brentford and Fulham are playing better. What on earth is going on, miss? I can't take it anymore. I can't.
Bro, Brentford are a superior team, man. Brentford are beating top clubs, bro. Have you seen Brentford's record against the top 6 clubs? They only lost to Arsenal. Arsenal, the only team were able to beat Brentford. Every other team, they either drew or they beat. How we managed to get a draw against Brentford, I don't know. We should have been slapped.
Should have seen their left wing back against Man City. That guy was ripping them apart on their right back spot when Kyle Walker wasn't back.
Hmm.
Those were good days. But today I have to suffer. We have to suffer, miss.
To suffer.
It's time to suffer.
Today I have to suffer. Today I have to suffer. I like this tactic from Kepa. Just hold on to the ball. Let's just leave it. Just keep it with you. Keep it. Let's see if you can keep it for 5 minutes.
The boys are not playing either way. Just keep it with you.
Yeah, just keep it with you. Keep the ball with you. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. It feels like City is playing against some mid-table 10th place team. Oh, wait. Yes. Omari Hutchinson, come on. Azpilicueta, the right back in 2023. Chelsea right back in 2023. Azpilicueta. Feels like it's 2013.
How on earth is Man City doing the foreplay after all of the work is done? They're literally doing foreplay right now. They're doing nothing but just going through, going around.
They're just making love to us. They're making love to us. They are abusing us, touching us in different areas, which I don't appreciate. And we can't even say anything. They're just abusing us. Chukwuemeka looks like he's coming on. Mo's saying, Miz, the fans are singing, we got Super Tommy Tuchel. Are you serious? Are the fans actually singing that?
That is some crazy shit happening there. If that's actually true.
I don't think it is true, but let me just check the TL. Now I understand why Bell Silva was tweeting that.
Why?
Bell Silva was tweeting that because most of our fans want Tuchel back, don't they?
Is that
So
why?
he said you have to go on forward. I've got to check. I just think that going back or looking for solutions when they take a hasty and totally wrong attitude, it's not wrong.
Look at the way City is moving the ball, boys. Look at the way City is moving the ball. Oh my goodness me. That would have been a beautiful goal from Mahrez. I would have jumped up. I would have said, well done. Look at that movement, man. Oh my God. They toying with us. They are making us look like secondary citizens, bro. Oh my days. Janswood, Ms., how long is the flight direct from Australia to Bangladesh? Janswood's now just talking random. He's just getting to know me personally. He wants to get to know me. He's had enough of the watch along. He's like, let's get to know Ms. a little bit better. There is no direct flight from Australia to Bangladesh. I think you've got to go past. So generally we go via Singapore, Malaysia. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. Generally, we catch the Singapore or the Malaysian Airlines and we stop over there for a few hours. Approximately, it takes us 8 hours to get to Malaysia or Singapore, and then from there, another 3 to 4 hours. We have a transit for about 4 to 5 hours where we enjoy the duty-free shop. And the Changi Airport in Singapore is very, very nice. And in Malaysia as well, the airport is very good. I love the service. I like the hospitality of those countries. But when you do land in Bangladesh, you do see a lot of, that warmth, that heat. Generally, we go during that sort of summertime. So you get that heat. You see a lot of flies sometimes. And many people, the crowd is a lot. And Bangladesh has about 185 million people, lots of people, which is nowhere compared to India. That's only like a 10th of India's population, but it's still a lot of people. Very, very small country. Lots of people that are trying to hustle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Man City versus Chelsea watch along. Mind you.
And also get to know Ms. watch along. And then you when you do land, a lot of people, random people, trying to hustle you and try and help you out with your luggages and your trolley and whatnot. You have to stop them. You go, look, I can take care of it. Like I'll control my own bags and my own trolley. It's a very poor nation, so all of these people, they're looking for some sort of tips here and there, so they want to help you out. So you go, okay, fine, no problems. You can drive my trolley, and you can get my bags as well. But you have to be very careful. Sometimes they might steal your bag, so you have to be very careful that there are not some thieves walking around. Always focus. Yeah, lots of traffic.
The Bangladeshi streamers.
Anything else, Ganswood, you would like to know? Let us know. Someone is already saying hi. He's from Malaysia. Malaysia, lovely country. Went for my honeymoon over there. Actually been to Malaysia quite a few times, but went to my honeymoon in Langkawi. Oh, love it, man. Love it. Beautiful place. Nikhil, trying to laugh while crying. Don't cry, don't laugh, don't do anything. Advaid, you must be absolutely laughing at us, man. No way, I've just turned back in and Miz is talking like my local travel agent. Yeah, bro. If you want some travel advice, time to ask me now, because our club is playing rubbish. Ooh, what a long ball from Conor Gallagher, straight gone for throw-in. Excellent. Eye test is saying, has the game ended, Miz? Nah, 75 minutes. It's just.
Has the game ended?
It's just mad.
This proves that Miz, our chat, your whole monologue chat was much more interesting than the current ongoing game.
Yeah, a lot more entertaining.
Even the people don't care about the match now. They want to know more about Bangladesh. What's happening?
It's more interesting. They're thinking, wow, maybe we might travel to Bangladesh. Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's minerals there. Who knows? Oh, Omari Hutchinson into the break. Come on. Nice flick back. What can we do? Intercepted. Intercepted. What's going on? Twitter, PYS. What's PYS doing, man? What's this guy doing, bro? Someone tell me. What's PYS is doing? He's creating a chaos, isn't he? He's a chaotic person. Tuchel. Oh. Oh my God, this is for real. This is actually for real. Lads. Roman Abramovich chance now. Thomas Tuchel chance in the away end. I thought they were joking. Bell Silva was right.
Miss you back super chats there if we could take it.
Oh yeah.
Let me just bring it up.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go bring it up, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry. Araf says, guys think Potter has lost the dressing room? Interesting question there by Araf. What do you think?
Yeah, he probably has, bro. There's definitely players that don't want to play for him, Ishan. It's the honest truth. There are players that don't want to play for him. He needs to get rid of them. He needs to bin them. This is where Graham Potter has to. This is where Arteta made his name. He got rid of the players that don't want to play for him. Simple as that.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's lost the dressing room anyway, because it needs a big renovation.
Yeah, but where is the renovation side? Like 1 week of January already down, and all we done is brought in Badiashile and Fofana. We need proper renovations, bro. Proper renovation.
Long-term process, miss. Trust the process.
Very, very long term. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super jam. Is Shakib best Bangladeshi player ever? I think so. I think he is. I test. Thank you so much for the super jam. I spent 2 hours of my life to watch this. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry to say. I actually thought we were going to win. I honestly did. I honestly thought. I was hopeful that we're going to go out there and get this victory, and Graham Potter is going to get a win against one of these top clubs. and we're going to move on in the FA Cup. But what a spanking we took! What a spanking! Absolute nice spank that we took from Man City. All right, Tess, thank you so much again for the super chat. In my opinion, Potter ain't the guy to rebuild. No kahunas. Yeah. "80 minutes, bro." Honestly, boys, I've not even watched any part of this second half. I don't know what's going on. Have you guys been watching anything, Ishan?
I have not. I have not either. I haven't missed. I think
My
so. It was
second-
last 65th minute that I saw, and then I saw. We're not pushing enough. It does not seem like miss that we are 3-0 down. It seems like we are 3-0 up and we just watching the game up. You know what I mean? Or probably we are in those one of those Chelsea unseen videos where the guys are chillaxing. Yeah, so I thought
Chelsea
one of
unseen
them things
videos.
are going on. Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know what review I'm going to do for the second half. I didn't even watch the second half. I just spent time looking at tweets. I just
We
spent time
start
talking about
Bangladesh. And
Bangladesh. I was talking
as
about
well.
travel. That was probably more entertaining. So I'm not really. I think my review is just going to be just some random. I might even talk about Bangladesh in my review.
The best part of the watch along
Yeah.
was getting to know Bangladesh more.
Getting to know Bangladesh more, man. I Tess, thank you once again for the super chat. We severely lack quality. This is the 10th, 15th team. Yeah, I wonder. Do you know what? Ishan, I'll go to you first and then I'll go to Sai. How do you think Todd Bowley is feeling about this team? Todd Bowley is watching this, I'm sure, somewhere. Maybe not in the stadium, but he's probably watching it somewhere. So good to see Azpilicueta bombing forward. And look at his aggression. Look at his aggression, bro. Bombing forward like Hakimi. It's Hakimi Azpilicueta. Ishan,
That's rough,
surely Todd Bowley is watching this somewhere. How do you think he's feeling?
I don't know, man. It's so difficult to analyze the situation, isn't it? What is he? How does he respond? We don't even know. He's a new owner. You know what I mean? It's not that he is alone in this race. He has his whole consortium with him. So even if there are big decisions to be made, or there are whatever the ongoing process and the the discussion needs to be done, it has to be with the bigger table as well. It has to be with considering the bigger sharks at the table as well. So he's first of all not alone. Second, it's so difficult to analyze for us because these are some new owners here in a new franchisee. For them, it's a new franchisee. Coming into a new sport, because these guys have been there in America as well, and then in there they've been performing really well. But this is something which is out of the course, out of the syllabus. Do you know what I mean? Premier League is not easy. Chelsea Football Club is not easy. There's something which is out of the syllabus. There's not some American football thing or NBA stuff. That you can pull off some magic stuff just by bringing up big names or signing a lot of players. It needs a lot, just a lot more than that. And it's not easy. I'm not saying that it's very easy to be in Todd Bowley's situation, but then I don't know, man. He has to take some action, isn't it? I mean, no, I'm not saying now, but then him being an owner himself, he can't see a team who always pushes for Champions League spot go out there and finish 10th. Well,
And while Ishan is talking, we have just given away another penalty.
or is it 4-0? Woo!
Well done, Chelsea Football Club. Mahrez is discussing with Foden who should take this. It's lovely times in Man City. They get to decide who wants to take the penalty. They really all want to eat and have very, very.
Why not bring on Pep to take the penalty? That would be interesting. Give us something to speak about.
Koulibaly this time gives away the penalty, and more shaky performance from Koulibaly. Every now and then he'll give a good performance, and then every now and then he'll give a shaky performance. What can I say? The entire team has not been good. And Man City have the luxury to decide who wants to take the goal, who wants to be in the score sheet. They're very, very. They're loving this. They're loving this sensational situation for them. President Jafar, thank you so much for the super chat. This is what happens when Chelsea make Brighton the standard. We are not Brighton. We are Chelsea Football Club. A lot of people are already saying 4-0, 4-0. Penalty for City. Miz slowly will finish 6-0. I said at halftime 6-0. Mahrez to take this penalty. How many has Mahrez scored already? This is going to be his second or third or what?
Second.
And what an emphatic penalty. No chance whatsoever. Riyad Mahrez loves to destroy Kepa and he loves to destroy Chelsea Football Club, and he's doing exactly that. 4-0, ladies and gentlemen. Araf, thank you so much for the super chat. Why is Kuli... okay, I'm not going to say that on time.
All I am saying is, please keep Hans Jørgen safe, yeah? 87-year-old who invested his money in this club. Put him in the hospital.
Thoughts and prayers to that 87-year-old that invested his 2 point whatever million money, something millions. He didn't invest too much, but might have been maybe 1 billion or something, or 2 billion or something. Maybe 1 billion. Still, that's quite a lot of money, actually. Thoughts and prayers are with that brother for investing that money with Chelsea Football Club. Bro, you are not seeing that money. Let me put it that way. You will not see that money ever again. 4-0 for Manchester City.
This has a very...
What if he goes out there and complains a robbery? This is a robbery.
This is not a robbery. This is a... I won't say it. I've got some nasty things to say. I think I might get cancelled in YouTube. I have to watch out. I have to run a channel. I can't destroy my channel because of this, because of this ban shot performance from Chelsea. I have to watch out. Look at this. Who's jumping around? These Chelsea fans that are jumping around, not even watching the match.
that is the City fans.
Oh, what a beautiful giveaway this time from Chalaba. Make it 5. Please make it 5. Please. Oh, almost 5. We were there. 5-star performance was almost there. I don't think that was Chalaba. Maybe that was Koulibaly. I didn't see. Someone just gave away the ball like very, very stupidly. What's the chat saying? Zakaria must start. My man. 86 minutes too late. Man comes in on the 86th minute and saying Zakaria must start. Are you watching the match backwards? You're gonna go all the way to
wait, are you watching a different watch along and then commenting here? What's happening?
No, maybe he just started watching the match and he saw the lineup and he's like, Zakaria must start. My man. Just to save you the trouble of watching the match, we are losing 4-0. Just to let you know.
Might as well just quit watching the match.
Yeah. Reggio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Why would any top player come here? No UCL, no cohesion, no plan, toxic culture, and as you said, bad short performance. I don't know how we got Nkunku. Sai, I don't know how we got Nkunku, bro. I'm really not sure. Like, was he drunk when we got him to sign the papers? He must have been. He must have been under the influence. We must have injected him something.
Sorry, whom you talking about, miss?
Nkunku, Christopher Nkunku. I don't know how he signed for us.
It's pretty crazy how Nkunku wanted to go back to PSG. Real Madrid were linked with him as a Benzema replacement, and the guy signed for us. What did you see in Chelsea that you signed for us, man? I feel sorry for you, though. Join us.
I wonder how Enzo Fernandez feels. Enzo Fernandez is missing Benfica matches for this Chelsea. He's missing Benfica matches. He's actually absent. He's calling in sick.
Maybe Todd Bowley is actually giving them insane wages. Just incentivized insane wages. Maybe 400k, 300k. Big ones.
Maybe, bro. Maybe. Jesly, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Could have commented, but I understand. Maybe you have nothing to comment of this shambolic performance. What is there to comment? You just throw the money for the super chat. That's pretty much it.
He did comment, Miz. He says he's speechless.
He's like, look, Miz, at this moment, just take the super chat, man. I have nothing to say. Just take the super chat. I really don't have anything to say about this rubbish Chelsea team. So just take the money, bro. Is this match not over? It feels like it's been going forever. What's going on? This is the longest second half I've ever had.
This match was over on 45th minute. I don't know why we're still watching.
Bro, us three are sitting here like mother chodes when we should have just left already. Seriously, what are we doing?
We are a shameless bunch of people watching this.
I know the FA now. Yeah, they're going to give us at least 6 minutes extra time just to make us suffer.
Oh my God. Seriously, Sai, I'm going to lose my mind if we get like 6 minutes of extra time. Just like no minutes of extra time. I just had 90 minutes, just end it, man.
Should be like, I don't know, 10 seconds, 10, 12 seconds.
Yeah. Did we do anything in this second half, by the way, guys? I didn't watch the match. I've just been here. Did we do anything in the second half?
Yeah. Conceded one, yeah.
Oh, considered another one. Okay, that's nice. At least we did something. Ites, thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, can you bring Have Hope and Ma on Truth Bomb? Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I might try and organize Eunice and Matisse to come to my channel. We'll have a conversation. I mean, it's all you can eat Chelsea. Anyway. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it in his channel. Nicole, good to see you. Miz, you are a player of the match today. I'm the travel agent of the day, not the player of the match. Travel agent of the day. Ishan, next match, Fulham. We're gonna get the win or no?
Yeah. If this is how we're going to play, I prefer not to come to the watch along.
we might just have the screen on and that's it, and all of us just go away.
Yeah. Yeah. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
2 minutes at a time, man. That's good, man. That's good. Oh, look at Kyle Walker. Look at him. 90th minute. Burning it up. Wow. They are quick to everything, bro. Look at Rico Lewis. They're quick to everything. They're quick to every ball, every second ball, every tackle, every interception. We're just chasing shadows. Rakshid is saying, I really miss TT. I mean, look, let's be honest as well. TT, just before he got sacked, it wasn't looking good either. We need new players in. We do need new players in. And at the same time, obviously, we need the managers to do better as well. Jules, thank you so much for the super chat. We replaced TT with this. What am I watching? Watching nothing. And that is the full time, ladies and gentlemen. We have finally come out of the misery of the 4-0 loss. Wow. Could have been 5, could have been 6. Never ever did Chelsea look like they were going to do anything. Chelsea just came here for the participation award. Do you remember, guys, when you used to go for those exams and you used to flop so bad, but the people felt bad for you? So they go, look, here's a participation certificate that you participated. Your soul was here. You get points for your soul. You get points for putting your name down in the piece of paper. I feel like that's what we did today.
Oh, on one of those exams, man, I remember. I knew I was going to flunk. Yeah, knew I was going to fail. But I just had to go out there and mark my attendance. Yeah. And I literally had written only my roll number and name. And I just sat there like for 90 minutes. Yeah.
Man just sat there for 90 minutes, much like a football
and just like
game.
that. This was Chelsea's performance. Literally reminded me of my exam performance. Just writing roll number and coming back.
Chelsea needed to participate in the FA Cup because these are the rules and regulations, and they showed up, and that's all we did. We just showed up. That's it. We came in, we looked at the attendance sheet, we marked ourselves off, like, Aspie, you're there, yep, okay, Kepa, you're there, everyone's there, okay, now everyone go to bed. Everyone go to bed now. That's what happened. Justy, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter out, Miz can't watch Chelsea anymore. Look, each to their own, man. I don't even blame you guys if you're a manager around, but I don't know, but there's who is out there. I know some people say Zidane, this, that, the other. I know we can throw names out there, but our owners are not going to. We gave Potter 5-year contract, man. Let's be realistic. We gave him 5-year contract, so it's not happening. Anmol, thank you so much for the super chat. Potter giving Moyes vibes, fish out of the water at Man United. This is what Eunice was saying. He was saying that he gets Moyes vibes. Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Inshallah, the boys played. This guy's taking the piss, Himanshu. Inshallah, the boys. Inshallah, the boys are playing good. Habib.
Sarfaraz
on,
Khan
bro.
or something that Pakistan.
Safraz Khan. Inshallah, the boys played good.
Inshallah, the boys played well.
Inshallah, the boys were there. The boys played good. This is Graham Potter post match. The boys gave it a spirited performance. Our performance was so spirited, the spirit came out of our body and it ran away. The spirit ran away from Etihad Stadium. I need an athletic article to drop on Potter's head. This guy, he wants an article to drop on Potter's head from the sky. Doom. Oh my days. Presidents of thank you so much for the super chat. The boys gave it all, gave it their all. Potter Villa boys. The boys gave it their all. The boys gave it their all, and in certain cases, Havertz also gave his hand. He sacrificed his hand. Not only gave it his all, but also sacrificed the hand. Yeah. By the way, was Mason Mount still on in the second half?
No. He came off for Chukwuemeka again.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Around 60 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No. Mason Mount came out at the 70th minute. Hutchinson came on at the 60th minute.
Crazy days.
That's when I just switched off.
I didn't. I don't know what I saw in the second half. To be honest, I just saw bits and pieces. I saw the penalty, good penalty from Aris.
You saw flashback of your Bangladesh tour, Miz.
Yeah. Thanks, Janswood, thank you, bro. If you want to ask more personal questions, Janswood, you can ask. Vince is saying it's amazing how Zakaria went from watching games at home to becoming the most important midfielder. Yeah, but Graham Potter still doesn't start him. I'll start with you, Ishan, bro. Give me your thoughts, bro. Give me first half, second half, player analysis, good, bad, the ugly, everything, and looking forward, how you feel. Talk to me.
I don't know why we played this match.
What an analysis. I don't know why we played this match. I'm baffled.
I don't know. One of them games where it just feels like you should have just slept at home. Why did you waste all this energy coming out and then doing a very emotional Viali tribute and then showing this performance? It's baffling, man. It's baffling. I mean, this is so shameful, man. I mean,
Bro, did we create any chance, Ishan? Did we have one shot on target?
I don't know what did we create, man.
We gave Viali a tribute.
Bro, this is the tribute we gave him, 4-0 thrashing, where we created nothing. Shame on this team, bro. Shame on them.
We created few mosquitoes probably around the stadium with all those moisture. I don't know what's happening. I mean, this is just shameful. What baffles me is that once we go 1-0 down, we have no desire to come back. That's the worst part of our team. I don't mind conceding goals. Listen, the first goal was a banger by Riyad Mahrez. Free kick, top bins. An absolute creme de la creme free kick. Nobody can second that. But you as a team, you need to have the desire to come back. You should not feel bad about it because you haven't done anything wrong. The confidence shouldn't go down because you did not do anything wrong for that goal. You should at least have the desire to bounce back. And it's not just this game, but it's been the story every single time. We do not have the desire to bounce back. And this is like a repeat telecast every single game. Second goal again. I mean, a penalty. by a beautiful hand of devil. Kai Havertz, conceded another penalty, and a brilliant penalty by Alvarez. Again, getting 2-0 down, probably by that point of time, is we all agreed to the fact that Man City did not do anything extraordinary. Uh,
Nothing. They didn't even try.
they didn't even try, right? So exactly, that's exactly what I was saying, that they didn't do anything extraordinary. They did not, you know put the gas on, uh, and they were still 2-0 up, fine. But we as a team, we should have the natural tendency to come back, yeah. At least push a bit more. You're already 2-0 down. There's nothing, further bad can happen to you. Why not just unleash everything that you have in your arsenal, when it comes to attacking gameplay? But no, it seems like we just don't know how to do that. We're loitering around in our half only, all with all the side passing and back passing excellence that we have in our team, where we just do that
Side
repeatedly.
passing and back passing excellence.
That's exactly what we are, and I don't see our team do anything apart from that. And it's so baffling, man. I just don't see the drive to win. That this is something which baffles me, man. I don't mind us conceding goals, but then if you don't have the desire to come back, then there's something wrong there. Do you know what I mean? If you're playing so casually, even after going 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 down, that's something which is very shameful. Or else it's I don't mind losing, but uh, showing no heart is not an option. And this is where we need to improve a lot. I don't know what will take to improve, because I don't have any answers for it. But because we are in such a mess, I think so. It'll take us this whole season to go through, and probably another huge summer transfer window to probably heal completely. I don't know what will take us to improve, but this is not Chelsea Football Club, in it.
This is not Chelsea Football Club, bro. This is some championship, not even champion, probably League One level football. I test. Thank you so much for the super chat. Miz, we need 5 wins out of 15 to avoid relegation. Wow, we're already thinking about just getting 5 out of 15. The state of where we are. Regio Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Mount Kichod, that was brilliant. Yeah, Sai, give me your thoughts, bro. I mean, what did you see, bro? Do you want to unsee? Was it a nightmare? What was it?
Miss. The only highlight of the game was you talking about your travel agent and your honeymoon trip. Miss. What did I just witness, man? I put the game on mute. I was just eating my
The
food.
man had the game on mute.
I did not want anything to do with that match after we went 3-0 down. The only thing I see, which is actually exciting now, is Anfield Talk tweeted something called Liverpool expect Moises Caicedo to end up at Chelsea. I don't know how he is choosing us, but thank you, man. Just come in.
Thank you, man. I don't know how you're choosing us, but thank you, bro. Thank you for having the mercy, having the mercy on us. Thank you. We don't deserve it, but thank you.
Just to come right in and sit next to Zakaria in that midfield. At least I want Conor Gallagher on that midfield. I don't know what that guy was doing. Only thing he was doing is road running the whole thing. Let's
Bro,
just check how much distance he has covered this match.
Conor Gallagher has covered a lot of distance unnecessarily. Unnecessarily covered a lot of distance. Jassy, thank you so much for the super chat. Overhyped players: Mount, Gallagher, Hall, Harry Potter. Yeah, I have to say, even Hall didn't look good today, but I don't want to bash him too much yet because early days for him, young player. I don't want to really go at him. We're going to talk about the player performances very soon. London is blue. Thank you so much for the super chat. Breaking news: Potter sacked in the morning, inshallah. Sacked in the morning, inshallah. The boys played good, inshallah. The spirited, it was a
Boys played well.
spirited. The boys did well. The
Inshallah,
boys
boys
put up
played
a
well.
spirited performance. It was a spirited performance. We learn from this, inshallah. We learn from this. Anmol, thanks so much for the super chat. At this point, Lampard played more scoring football than Potter. Although we had no defense and considered every match, but at least we outscored our opponents. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about let's talk about some performances now. I'll go first. Kai Havertz, 0 out of 10. I think so. I think 0 out of 10. Really. I don't think I can even give him a 1. Some may say at least he showed up to the match. At least he was present. I don't even think that even deserves a point. His passing was ridiculously awful. There was a time where he could have put a through ball in to find Mount or Lewis Hall, and he found Kyle Walker. It was open. It was open. It wasn't even a difficult pass. And then obviously the hand of evil, the hand of the devil. I don't know what he was thinking from that point. Like, that was such a clear-cut penalty. It was ridiculous. So Kai Havertz for me, a big fat 0. David Dutra Fofana comes in. To be honest, I didn't even see the second half, so I can't even comment how he played. I just saw a couple of his touches. He looked all right. Who else can I talk about? Mason Mount, Conor Gallagher. Honestly, I didn't even see them in the match. Mount gave
Conor
away the
Gallagher
ball.
was on a marathon outside the Etihad.
Yeah. Conor Gallagher was practicing for the Olympics coming up, so he was. I think he's going to go for the marathon, and he did a good job. He lasted the entire. I'm pretty sure he lasted the entire 90. Right? He didn't get substituted. He was still running, even when he was running around, even in the second half without the
Even
ball.
after
He was
90
just running
minutes,
around.
probably, yeah. He was
There
running
were
through the tunnel as well.
He was running through the tunnel as we are speaking. I'm seeing some live footage. He's still running. He's running towards his car. In fact, he's sacked his car and he's running home from Manchester. He's running all the way from Manchester to London.
Man said he sacked this car.
He sacked his car. Conor Gallagher, I don't think he did anything. Maybe 1 to show up. At least he'll get 1 to show up. He ran. He did a lot of running, bro. He did a lot of cardio. Good on him. Mason Mount, I have to say it's another 0. I'm sorry, it's another 0. I did not even see him play, and 2, a couple of his passes were so awful. Oh, there was that great 1-2 passes that we did in the first half. Really lovely 1-2 passes, one-touch passes, and then it goes to Mason Mount, who is the most advanced player, and then he passes it backwards and he kills that entire move. So for that, 0. For that, only for that particular thing, 0. That's why 0. Hakim Ziyech didn't do anything either.
Nothing.
Maybe 1 for the name, for joining. Thank you for attending the match.
For being present.
For being present. Jorginho, 0. Utterly rubbish. Did nothing. Kovacic, thank you for attending. 1. No. Kovacic 2. Okay, you dribbled into thin air. He's still dribbling somewhere in thin air. He's dribbling into thin air. So that's 2. That's 2 for you. Who else played, bro? Trevor Chalobah. He was getting ripped by Sergio Gomez.
Yeah.
Bro, that's disgusting. That's 0.
Chalobah at nightmare, right back was a nightmare.
It was a nightmare. Never ever am I gonna ask for Chalobah in the right back. In fact, Azpilicueta at least came on, acted like he was Hakimi. He was trying to bomb up and down. 3 points for Azpilicueta for at least trying to impersonate Hakimi. So 3 points for you out of 10.
But just for that one run, yeah.
Just for that one run, bro. 3 marks. It doesn't take much to impress me in Chelsea Football Club. 1 really lovely run, 3 marks for you. Who else is there? But Lewis Hall wasn't good. I'm sorry to say, this boy wasn't good today, unfortunately. I'll have to give you a 1 as well, man. I'll have to give you a 1. But I'm okay for you to get experience, so I don't want to be too harsh. Koulibaly, probably 1. Thank you for being present.
No, he gave away another penalty. 0.
Oh, okay, 0.
Gold minus, yeah.
0. 0 for you. 0 for you. You gave away a penalty, and you would have got 1 point. Like FPL, you get 1 point,
FPL,
because you gave away the penalty, minus. Point taken away. So that's that.
Kepa?
Koulibaly looking shaky. Kepa, he let in 4 goals. So good job. You let in 4 goals. Look, free kick, you can't do anything. Penalties, what can you do? I think with Julian Alvarez's penalty, he almost saved that. But he was good at picking up the ball from the back of the net. He was very, very efficient. He was quick in doing that. Every time Man City scored, he went there quickly, picked up the ball, and he released it quickly to the for the kickoff. So kudos to Kepa for being very quick on that. But maybe zero as well because you conceded 4. Humphreys,
You can't judge.
can't judge. I don't think he's ready for Chelsea Football Club. Have I missed anyone?
I mean, except the substitutions, they were all.
I'll leave the subs for you guys. Sorry, I'll leave the subs for you, bro. You tell me the subs. I didn't watch the
Man,
second
who
half.
was the subs play to rate them, man? Just skip, man.
Just skip.
I didn't watch the
Man's
second
like
half.
skip.
Hey, let alone subs. Sai Krishna was focusing on his subzi in his
Subs.
dinner.
I
I was only
the
focused
subs.
on my
Subs.
dal, man.
Some people are saying
Focusing on
Graham Potter.
balance on
I'll leave it for Ishan for the Graham Potter. Ishan, give me a solid analysis on Graham Potter lineup, match, in-game performance, substitutions. Give me everything about Graham Potter. Give me a point on Graham Potter.
Oh man, I think so. I think so. He's at the wrong place at the wrong time. If I have to analyze him overall, I don't know. Uh, Look, I mean, going into this game, I wasn't confident. He came up with a lineup with someone like the likes of Mason Mount, where I thought that shouldn't have been the case. I think so. Chukwuemeka should have got that hands down. Same goes with Havertz. I think so. There should have been Hutchinson at least, or probably yeah, Hutchinson should have been there with my guess. So I think the starting lineup, and surely Zakaria should have been there. Knowing the fact
Yeah.
that he was so good, Zakaria should have been there in place of Jorginho. That's that. Apart from that, I think so. Humphreys was
Also, I think Ishan Aspilicueta in the right back as opposed to Humphreys in the middle, Chalobah in the middle.
yeah, yeah. Chalobah at the right back. It wasn't a good um, decision at all. At one point of time, I thought we were going to go about 3 at the back, but that wasn't the case. We still went with 4 at the back with Chalobah at the right back, and that looked absolutely rubbish. Um, and yeah, Humphreys was not the best of the choices. I don't know where are the other options for us in terms of centre back options. Who else do we have? Miss, is it
We could have
Webs? I don't know.
we could have played with Koulibaly and Chalobah in the middle, which I said in my preview, and then Aspilicueta in the right. We should have played
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We could have gone that way as well, but yeah, I don't know, man. The lineup wasn't. Nobody was confident. In fact, the whole Chelsea fan fraternity, and nobody was very much confident with this. Going forward into the match, look, neither did we create much. In fact, we did not create anything throughout the match. But we were not playing well until the first goal, which was a banger by Mahrez, and then we just were not in the game. Looking at the changes, I knew there had to be changes on 45th minute. Graham Potter came up and did few changes in 45th minute. I think so. There were 2 changes.
Yeah.
Kovacic was out, and who was it? Was it Carney in? Yeah, I think so. It
Yeah, I
was
think
Carney
Kovacic and
in.
Havertz. Kovacic and Havertz were out.
Yeah.
Kovacic and Havertz were out,
Zakaria
and
and Fofana came
Zakaria.
in the
Oh yeah, David.
Yeah,
That's
David
Fofana was.
Datro, Fofana, and Zakaria
Yes,
were out.
look, Miss, I think so. Graham Potter knows that it's not going the way he wants to go. I mean, he wants to, the way he wants to lead this team. It's just not going his way. There has to be actions, but I don't think so. He's ruthless enough, Miss. I just don't think so. He's ruthless enough. He does not seem ruthless enough. Even in the touchline, you would see, eh, he it does not feel like he's with such downgraded performance he's bashing the players, which he needs to. If you don't take strict actions, you're not going to reach anywhere with this, especially with this club like Chelsea, where there are big ego players. uh, I think so you're going to be get suppressed with those big egos. You have to be ruthless, you have to bash players, you have to be on top of every player, or else you're not going to get the performance out. And also on the other hand, beware of the fact that you're not losing the dressing team. uh, you know I think so he's already under a lot of jeopardy, because you know the fact that most of the players that are being signed came to this football club because of Thomas Tuchel, because they wanted to play under Thomas Tuchel. Biggest name is Aubameyang. Bring Sterling into that area as well. You already have few players who already wanted to leave this club. Uh, Aspilicueta, Christian Pulisic, and Ziyech. They were on the verge of leaving on this club, and they were forced to stay just because of this whole ownership change and all of those stuffs happening in the back end. So we already have a very, probably I would like to say, toxic environment back there, because when you have players who do not want to stay in your club and then they're still being forced to play for one more year, I think so nothing but just toxic environment is being created. You would remember Miss Christian Pulisic with the book and
Yeah.
him commenting this, that, Hakim Ziyech with all the controversies at the back end. You know, it just creates some toxic environment. So he's already dealing with players who wants to leave, already dealing with players who are in there because of someone else, the previous manager. It's not easy for him. Already it's not easy for him. What is the way out? Do I think he's a bad manager? Absolutely not. He's a fantastic manager. uh can can he work in Chelsea Football Club? Can he make things work? uh that's the biggest question mark, and probably I don't think so anybody is confident at this point of time to answer this, because it's I mean, everybody is skeptical at the moment. You can't just bring on to conclusion. Nobody's seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, to be
Yeah.
very honest, because I don't know how this can be solved. uh I think so it'll take minimum two transfer windows for Graham Potter. Give him two transfer windows. uh Even from that perspective, Miz, he's got this transfer window, whom he's signed, David Datu Fofana, and who are the other guys? I
Yeah.
think so.
Badia
Andre
Shaw.
Santos,
Badia Shaw.
Maria Shell, Andre Santos. He's signed. Uh, let's see how things goes. Let's see how things goes. But as far as his future is concerned, I don't think so. He's going to, until and unless it's absolutely batshit crazy. He's not going to get the sack. I guess he's going to see through this whole season and probably get his players in the upcoming summer window. When he gets majority of his players in the team, probably that's when the ownership, Todd Bowley and the others would be very strict with judging him. But until and unless he gets his players, and then at least by this end of the season, I think so. This is how it has to go. We have to suffer, Miz. We have to
We
suffer.
have to suffer. We have to suffer. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. We need a coach who slaps ownership. Conte, Jose. Boys, check this super chat out. I am lost for words. I am lost for words. Rejo Park, thank you so much for the super chat. This super chat actually hurts. 0.10 XG according to ESPN. We broke a record. Like, that is beyond embarrassing. You did not have a plan. You did not have anything to attack this opposition. You have nothing. You literally, all this time, how we've been joking around that you just wanted to show up, like just come here, and it's actually 0.09. Oh my god, we had to round it off to the nearest one decimal point to make it look good. It's actually 0.09.
We're rounding off with decimals, with two places of
Zero,
decimals. My days.
0.09. What does that even mean? What chance gave us 0.09? It must have been like from a throw-in from our half or something. Like to get
Man said throw in from our
like seriously, how do you get 0.09? It must be like a throw-in, or it must be like a long-range ball from Kepa that Ortega caught with his hand.
yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Quite sad, ladies and gentlemen. Potter, the challenge is not to feel sorry for ourselves. But what are you saying, Potter? The challenge is not to feel sorry for. Confucius says, challenge is not to feel sorry for ourselves. Well, all these cryptic messages from Potter, but just come out and say how you feel, man. Just say that we were rubbish. The point is not to feel sorry for ourselves. I don't even know what that even means. A deflected shot from Mount, Oh, okay. A deflected shot, 0.09. It was the Mount shot that went wide. That was our only attempt on goal. Wow. Wow. Miss, can you please start a therapy channel for all of us? We need psychotherapy to deal with this. We'll do the psychotherapy for sure tomorrow live. We're going to end this now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining and being part of this chaos, this embarrassing performance from Chelsea. I mean, it's sad. We can't even rock up to a match and hope that our team is going to put up a really good performance, which will end up being a win. We even had to stoop down so low that we celebrated the game before this one. Even though we lost, we some of us, even me, shameless. I was happy the way we played, even when we lost. I mean, this is where our standard is. We are happy to lose with dignity. We've forgotten how to win. Forget about win. We don't even know how to draw anymore. And we are happy when we lose with some sort of dignity. This is where we are, which is sad state at the moment. Smash up the like button, ladies and gentlemen. You'll get a review of my travel agent business very, very soon. So do look out for that. For people that have watched will understand what we mean by that. Ganswood was asking me a whole heap of personal questions in the second half, which was quite entertaining. Thank you to Ishan. Thank you to Sai Krishna. Hope to see you guys. Yeah, even my internet has given up. Even my internet has given up.
It's your internet,
yours or
right?
mine.
Yeah, it
I
was.
thought it was mine.
It was even my stream is saying, "Miss, enough, bro, enough. Leave it. Let it go, man. Let it go. This is crazy. You've now, doing too much. You're doing too much. This club doesn't deserve it." Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, take care. See ya. Smash up the like button. Until next time, take care.
Bye, guys.